Miners and Randy Spees live from Renton, Iowa tonight as we bring you Class 8-man quarterfinal action here on 93.7 at KKRL. We got Randy Spees and me along here tonight as we have Remsen St. Mary's taking on the Ottawa Wheelers, two teams that come in 10-0 tonight. And Randy, it's going to be important. It's going to be a physical ball game, but both these teams know each other really well when it comes down to this round of the playoffs.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's going to be a physical ball game, and this first series or two of the game is where you set the tone. You know, the Wheelers are going to want to come out and match their physicality. If they can do that, it's going to be a good ball game.
The last time the last time that the Wheelers beat Remsen St. Mary's was back in 2019. That was a state semifinal game. Remsen St. Mary's does lead the series 4-2 overall. They have won 2 straight in this matchup. You know, a lot of the matchups between these two teams have come in the state quarterfinals, state semifinals, state championship games type like that. And it's going to be a really fun game tonight. Both teams come in 10-0, and these are both the two teams. I'm almost going to bet this is the best team that Remsen St. Mary's has played all year. And flip side, this is the best team that Audubon's faced all year as well, Randy.
Yeah, most definitely. These two teams have a long history over the last 6-7 years. You're right, we met them a couple times in the Dome, and I just heard today that the Hawks of Remsen St. Mary's have not lost on this field for 7 years. That's pretty impressive.
That's very impressive. That is very impressive that we get set for kickoff coming up here in just a little bit on 93.7 KKRL. We're in the Gatorade broadcast booth tonight. Gatorade shipped by Pepsi Beverages in the Carroll Southeast for fuel, recover, and perform. I want to thank Mr. Jeff Flankman, who's got the night off tonight, back in the studios, making sure that we stay on tonight. He's got a big matchup with Kemper going up to take on number 1 West Lyon tomorrow night. That'll be over on a Kick 106.7. The pregame coverage expected to start about 6:25, 6:30, 7 o'clock kick on that one again over on a Kick 106.7. I believe they're going to play the national anthem here in a little bit, so we will go ahead and step away and take a break. We are back into 3 minutes here for First Kick on 93.7 KKR.
Remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, ref!
That's simple human sense.
Call Community Insurance in Audubon today at 712-563-4422 or stop by at 422 Tracy Street in Audubon.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
Heritage Insurance wants to wish the Audubon Wheelers good luck. Heritage Insurance offers years of experience in protecting all your assets with personalized customer service that you can always trust. Let their staff answer all your insurance questions. Call for your appointment today at 712-563-9584. That's 563-9584. Good luck, Wheelers, from everyone at Heritage Insurance.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the New Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
Remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, ref!
That's simple human sense.
Call Community Insurance in Audubon today at 712-563-4422 or stop by at 422 Tracy Street in Audubon.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
They just got done announcing the officials in the starters for tonight, so we will go ahead and step away, take a break. We got kickoff coming up when we return in 90 seconds here on 93.7 KK.
Heritage Insurance wants to wish the Audubon Wheelers good luck. Heritage Insurance offers years of experience in protecting all your assets with personalized customer service that you can always trust. Let their staff answer all your insurance questions. Call for your appointment today at 712-563-9584. That's 563-9584. Good luck, Wheelers, from everyone at Heritage Insurance.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the New Way Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
Remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, Ref.
That's simple human sense.
Call Community Insurance in Audubon today at 712-563-4422 or stop by at 422 Tracy Street in Audubon.
We are getting set for kickoff here on 93.7 KCarroll. Again, we're coming to you live from the Gatorade broadcast booth tonight. Gator distributed by Pepsi Beverages into Carroll Southleys for Fuel, Recover, and Reform. Randy, it's going to be two teams that are very similar. Both teams like to run the football. They'll throw it a little bit here and there. Both quarterbacks going to be kind of the leaders along the offense, especially for Remsen St. Mary's. Quarterback comes in running 29 touchdowns in the season, thrown for 11 on the year. So combined on the offensive side, he's got 39 touchdowns altogether. It's going to be really important for the Wheelers to key in on him defensively.
Yeah, like most every game, it's really going to come down to the line of scrimmage. Who controls the line of scrimmage? The big fellows up front. Who's going to set the tone in the game and take control? And looking at Remsen St. Mary's, everything you hear about them is pretty much true when you see them. They're big and they're athletic.
Audubon does have the size advantage team-wise. I will say that. Remsen St. Mary's, everybody but one guy goes both ways, so it could be really interesting to see how that plays into tonight's game as well, with Audubon kind of having the substitution advantage, I would say, a little bit, team size-wise.
Yeah, definitely Audubon has a few more kids and a little more depth, but Remsen is a senior-dominated team. They got, I think, 10 seniors.
All 8 starters on both sides of the ball are seniors, too.
Yeah, and I think they only have 1 junior and 2 sophomores, and the rest are freshmen out of the 21 that they have. So, yeah, it's going to be a good one, and we'll see which line of scrimmage takes control.
Again, we are coming to you tonight on 93.7 KCarroll from Remsen, Iowa. Both teams 10-0 on the season. Audubon got here with a win of the first round over East Mills. They won that one at 38-6, and then picked up a second round, around a 16 win, over Woodbine last week, 42-18, where the Wheelers forced 6 turnovers in that game. And Remsen got here with 2 home games as well. They picked up a win over West Bend Mallard, 42-8, then beat Cam 42-6 last week to get here to play this Thursday night game. A winner tonight's game going to advance to the Dome, and that's a big thing. If you're a kid growing up playing high school football, Randy, you dream of getting to play in the Dome. And tonight's game going to mean a little more, just especially so you can get to that point of your career.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's what, when everybody starts off at the start of the year, that's what everybody's shooting for, is get to the Dome. And tonight's the opportunity, and we'll see how the Wheelers, if they take advantage of that or not.
Both teams coming out on the field as we get set for the kickoff here on 93.7 at KCarroll. Remsen St. Mary's will receive the kicks. We'll give you their offense when they come out on the field. Back deep to receive for Remsen St. Mary's will be number 18. That is Braxton Knipe. Average of 16.3 yards per kick return so far this season. Is also one of their offensive weapons as well, averaging over 11 yards a carry on the season. Minimal touches, though, for him as he will play kind of the slot receiver running back for Remsen St. Mary's on their offense tonight. Wheelers will kick off, so they will get the ball hopefully to start the second half here of the game. Jack Sanderson, the kicker for Audubon on the season, 17 touchbacks so far this year, and has really provided Audubon with a good weapon in the kicking game, I would say, putting teams deep, on those touchbacks, or even just, I think the kick coverage as well for the Wheelers has been really good this season.
Yeah, it's improved every game all year long, and hopefully Jack can stick this in the end zone.
Sanderson's kick is on the way. It's a little bit of a squib kick, and it's going to go out of bounds. We'll see if Remsen St. Mary's will take it where it's at or elect to re-kick.
I assume they're going to take it where it's at.
Yeah, it rolled out just shy of the 35. They might mark it just at the 35. Or excuse me, they're marking at the 25 right now is where it rolled out. One of the sideline officials is talking with the Remsen St. Mary's coach, seeing on where they want it. It looks like they will take it where it's at. It's going to be placed at the 30-yard line, I believe, is where they're going to mark it, and that will be where Remsen St. Mary's will take over to start their first drive here in the first quarter. Remsen St. Mary's offense will look like this. Along the offensive line, at the left end will be Brandon Worth. The left guard is Lennon Steichen, as well as the center, Caleb Garvith. And then the right guard is Brady Kanoik, and then the right end, a very big tight end on that other end, is Colin Homan. Quarterback today is Landon Walschmidt, running back Keaton Harpenow, and then the slot running back is Braxton Knipe. Harpenow going to keep it on a quarterback keeper up the middle. And a good pursuit by the Wheelers defense. Adam Obrick in on the tackle. Going to be a gain of about 3 on the play for Walschmidt.
Yeah, the quarterback for St. Mary's is Landon Waldschmidt. He's a senior, 6 foot, 190 pounds, and he is put together.
Hawks come to the line of scrimmage again. It's 2nd and 7 for Remsen St. Mary's. Walschmidt going to swing it out to Harpenow to the left, and that play is blown up in the backfield. Colton Hansen with the tackle for loss, and he has had a great 2 games in this playoff so far. Really not wanted his senior season to end.
Yeah, he's had a great senior year, period. And, yeah, he read that. I'm sure that was scouted. I saw them running that pregame, and I figured they'd be breaking that out real early in this game, and it was a big loss, right, actually.
A loss of 4 on the swing pass. We'll set them up at 3rd and long now, and this is where the Wheelers won them. Walschmidt going to draw back to pass. They got a receiver open in the middle of the field. Now rolls out the pocket, going to throw it deep. Adam Obrick going to tip it away, and it was almost intercepted. He had Aaron Olson and Adam Obrick in the vicinity there for the Wheelers, and it's knocked away, and it's going to bring up 4th down for Remsen St. Mary's, and a great defensive stand there for the Wheelers to open up the ball game.
Once again, the Wheelers picked up right where they left off last week. The defensive line got good pressure on Walschmidt, and he had to roll out of the pocket and throw it, and he had no chance. It had a better chance of being intercepted than being caught.
Colin Homan is the punter for Remsen St. Mary's, averages 31.5 yards per punt so far this season. Will also do the kicking duties for St. Mary's as well. Back deep to receive Aaron Olson, a dangerous Aaron Olson, averaging over 20 yards per punt. He's got a couple of touchdowns on the year as well. The punt is on the way. It's a high one. It's going to hit right about the 20, and it's going to bounce, kind of give out of the Wheelers a little bit of a bounce there. It'll roll just up past the 20-yard line. Marks dead at the 22, and the Wheelers will take over for their first offensive possession tonight here on 93.7 at KCarroll. Wheelers offense will look like this along the offensive line. The left guard is Colton Hansen, the center, Clay Van Arnhem. The right guard is Sullivan McLean. The one of the tight ends, is a Brody Weber, a junior. Logan Stetzel, a senior, is the other wide receiver. Quarterback Carson Wessel, running back Aaron Olson. The other running back tonight is Colin Hartle, a senior for the Wheelers. So some underclassmen, some seniors on that team here for the Wheelers as Wessel will be in the shotgun. He's got Olson to the right, and they'll hand it off to Aaron, and Aaron's going to get blown up in the backfield. Play red, and I don't know if it was kind of a late handoff there, Randy, but it's going to be blown up for a big loss.
Yeah, blowing up is the word. I don't even know what that was supposed to be. They were in on him before they could even make the handoff.
It's a loss of 6 on the play. So the Wheelers behind the sticks early. It is 2nd and 16 for Audubon. 2nd and 16, 10-17 left here in the first quarter. Wessel will be in the shotgun again. He's got Aaron Olson to the right. Stetzel split out to the right side of the formation as well. Landed off to Olson on his zone counter play, and he's going to be dropped for a short gain on the play. It'll bring up a 3rd and long now for Audubon. Both defenses flexing their muscle here early, Randy, to start the ball game.
Yeah, that actually looked like a very promising play. Olson coming off the left side. Looked like there was a hole there, but Harpenau, the outside linebacker there, made a nice tackle. Made a nice tackle.
Came up from his safety spot.
Oh, yeah, he is safety. You're right.
9:42 left here in the first quarter. Wheeler's in a passing situation at 3rd and 14. Vessel will drop back to pass. He's got pressure, looking to get rid of it. He's got it. Logan Stetzel open downfield. He lays out for it. It's going to fall to the ground. A great try for Logan Stetzel, but it'll be 4th down for the Wheelers. He had him open behind the defense.
That was close to a great catch. It was actually a good job by Carson Wessel. He hung in that pocket to the very last second. The big boy, the 6'6", 225-pound Holman was bearing down on him, but he stuck right in there and made a nice pass.
Colin Holman, if I'm correct, committed to Iowa to pitch. Was their star pitcher for him.
He is a man, let me tell you.
That will bring Hayden Larson, the sophomore, on to punt for the Wheelers. Both teams punting on their opening drives, and it's a short kick for the Wheelers, but it'll take an Audubon bounce as it'll bounce up past the 30, and it's going to be marked dead just shy of the 20. I'm just shy of the 25. It's going to be about the 26 is where they will mark it. They didn't hang long in the air, but it took a nice Wheelers bounce, and St. Mary's will take over for their second possession here in the first quarter. 9:21 left. And Randy, one thing I've noticed so far, knock on wood a little bit, that we've done 2 games together in the postseason. Right now, the first quarter's flying faster than the previous 2 did earlier.
Oh, you just jinxed it.
I know. Jeff always tells me that I can't do that. I speak too soon on stuff like that. But 0-0 here, quarter number 1, 9:21 left in the first quarter. We got your Culver's after report following the first half. Culver celebrating 40 years in Carroll, 12 years in a business. Walshman, our quarterback keeper, bounces it out to the outside, going to break a tackle, but nice pursuit there by Adam Elbury, who's by Eli Jorgensen. Broke like 3 or 4 tackles on there. It's going to be up past the first down. I thought Jorgensen had him for a minimal gain. Walshman gets out of the hands, and it's going to be a gain of about 12 or 13 on the play there for Walshman. It'll be the first down for Remsen St. Mary's here in the ballgame.
Walshman is definitely a kid you can't just hit and not wrap up. You're going to have to wrap up his legs and force through the tackle, because he's going to break the tackle.
We go under 9. The play will give you the Wheelers defense after the play. They'll hand it off to Harpenau, kind of on a jet sweep play. It's going to be a decent gain on the play, but it'll bring up 2nd down here for the Hawks. Wheelers defensively at the linebackers is Colin Hartle and Brody Weber. Along the defensive line, the D-ends are Colton Hansen, D-tackle Isaac Sorensen. The other D-end is Eli Jorgensen tonight. The secondary yet the 2 quarterback spots is Adam Obrick and then Jack Sanderson. And the safety is Aaron Olson. Aaron Olson in Adam Obrick. 8 interceptions for Olson, 7 interceptions so far for Adam Obrick on the season. Obrick, the leading tackler for the Wheelers so far this season. 2nd and 6 coming up. Harpenau with a 4-yard gain on the previous carry. Walshman will be in the shotgun. Nobody behind him. 2 receivers split out to the left of the formation. He'll keep it on a quarterback keeper going to the weak side. Stiffs arm 1 defender. He's going to get close to the first down, and he's going to be brought down after that, and he might just have it up for the first down. Give him a gain to 7 on the play, and it'll be a first down, Remsen St. Mary's.
Same thing. Jack Sanderson had a good shot at him. He just left his feet and didn't wrap up, and he just bounced off of him. And I tell you what, Waldschmidt does not want to go out of bounds. He's going to get to that boundary line, and he's going to head upfield.
He's built. He's built big. He's going to be hard to bring down, and we saw it the last couple of plays. 8:08 left here in the first quarter. Waldschmidt will be in the shotgun again. Nobody with him in the backfield. They got trips to the left of the formation. Holman, the tight end, up on the right side. Waldschmidt will keep it on a quarterback keeper. Again, has been a lot of calling. Landon Waldschmidt needs to run a breakaway. He's going to have a touchdown, and Remsen St. Mary's will be on the board. A 38-yard touchdown will put them on top. 6-0 over Audubon here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I don't think he even got touched on that play. Remsen might have got away with a block in the back on that far side, but I didn't see the whole play, so never know. But
7:59 left here in the first quarter. Remsen will go for 2. They haven't attempted a PAT all season. Harpenau will be to Waldschmidt's left. They have 2 receivers. That's Worth and Knipe to the left of the formation. Holman up off in a tight end spot there on the right. Waldschmidt, so going to drop back to pass, looking over the middle of the field, nowhere to go. Now he's going to tuck it in a run. He's going to dive for the pylon. He will be in. It's going to be an 8-0 lead for Remsen St. Mary's over Audubon. 7:59 to go here in the first quarter. We will step away, take a break. We're back in 1 minute 93.7 KK.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
Wheelers will receive the kick coming out of the timeout. 8-0 lead for Remsen St. Mary's. That score update brought to you by your friends at Drees Company, Eco Water Systems.
Well, we'll see how the Wheelers bounce back after that Hawks score.
Colin Holman will be the kicker for Remsen St. Mary's. Wheelers lost yardage on their first drive. See if they can get going on offense here on their second drive. Holman, a good kicker. He's got quite a few touchbacks on the season. Kick going to be on the way, and that one's going to go out of the back of the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Jordan Nowatzki and Colin Hartle had no chance to return that one. Wheelers will take over for their second drive here in the first quarter. And Randy, I think what's going to be important tonight with how fast and how big Remsen St. Mary's offense can strike, Wheelers going to need to keep the football and just have methodical long drives to really hold on to the football to give them a chance to win here tonight.
Yeah, to do that you gotta win first down. You gotta get at least 3-4 yards on first down to open up your playbook a little bit.
Wessel will be in the shotgun. There's two receivers split out to each side of the formation. They'll bring Jack Sanderson in motion. Carson Wessel going to keep it under quarterback keeper, and he's not going to get much after that. A gain of a couple on the play for Carson Wessel, his first carry tonight. Bring up a 2nd and 8 here for the Wheelers.
You can see the linebacker core for Remsen St. Mary's is pretty active, pretty aggressive.
They're not playing very far off the ball. Almost all 8 players in the box for the Wheelers, and that play blown up again. Looks like Carson Wessel wanted to keep it on a quarter on the run. The read option, Aaron Olson took it, and it's going to be a loss on the play. Be a loss of about 4 for Aaron Olson.
Yeah, that's not where the Wheelers want to be. They don't want to be in these past predictable situations.
It's going to bring up a loss of 3 on the play. Going to bring up a 3rd and 10. Wheelers still without positive yardage tonight here on offense. And they're in a passing situation, ball on their own 15-yard line. Wessel will be in the shotgun. 2 receivers split out to the side of the formation. They'll bring a man in motion, coming across, going to make trips on the right. Wessel will drop back to pass. He's got a man in his face. He's going to go deep with it. Logan Stetzel open, and it's going to be picked off by Keegan Harpino. Remsen St. Mary's with it. He's going to cut it back left. He's up past the 30. Now makes it to the 20. He's going to be brought down shortly after that, up past the 20-yard line, and Remsen St. Mary's is flexing the muscle a little bit here. Randy, they're up 8-0 with a chance to strike again and grow that lead.
Yeah, this is where the Wheelers got to hold their necks and make a stand here. Can't allow Remsen St. Mary's to get up too much.
An interception on the play. We'll put Remsen St. Mary's in good field position. 1st and 10, 6:37 left here in the first quarter. Casey Miners, Randy Spees with you in the Gatorade broadcast booth tonight. Ball on the Wheelers' 18-yard line for Remsen St. Mary's. They lead at 8-0 over Audubon here in this Class 8-man quarterfinal. Walshman looking to go deep, and he's got Colin Holman, a one-handed grab, and he's going to take it in 18 yards for a touchdown. That is the second pass completion, the first one for positive yardage for Remsen St. Mary's, and Colin Holman picks up his 19th reception on the year and his 6th touchdown, and he's going to grow that St. Mary lead to 14-0.
Yeah, that was a miscommunication in the Wheelers' defensive backfield. He was wide open. I don't know how a 6'6", 225 guy gets to be that wide open. But
2-touchdown lead for the Hawks as they will go for 2. 6:31 left here in the first quarter. Walschmidt going to put a couple of men in motion as they're changing their formation at the line of scrimmage. They got almost a quad set to the left. He'll draw back to pass for the 2-point conversion. Got pressure in his face, looking to go over the middle of the end zone, and it's going to be incomplete. It'll be 14-0. Audubon down to Remsen St. Mary's. We'll step away and take a break. We're back in 30 seconds here on 93.7 KCAR. Wheelers will take over again.
Heritage Insurance wants to wish the Audubon Wheelers good luck. Heritage Insurance offers years of experience in protecting all your assets with personalized customer service that you can always trust. Let their staff answer all your insurance questions. Call for your appointment today at 712-563-9584. That's 563-9584. Good luck, Wheelers, from everyone at Heritage Insurance.
Nothing here, 6:31 left in this first quarter. Casey Miners, Randy Spees with in the Gatorade broadcast booth tonight. Distributed by Pepsi Beverages into Carroll's Athletes for Fuel, Recover, and Perform. Thank you for tuning in to high school football tonight on 93.7 KQRL. We got 8-man quarterfinal action for you as the winner tonight will advance to play Wednesday at the Unidome coming up next week for the state semifinals. Nowatzki in a Hartle back deep to receive for Audubon. They trail 14-0, 6:31 left here in the first quarter. And that kick going to go out of the back of the end zone again, and it'll be a touchback. And that's a weapon for Remsen St. Mary's if they can consistently pin Audubon deep in their own, not in their own territory on those kickoffs.
Yep, no chance to return and start the 15-yard line. That's, like you said, that's a big weapon in 8-man football.
Wheelers will take over at their own 15, looking for their first positive real yardage drive here tonight. This is their third drive in this first quarter. They've had an interception so far, a loss of 6 and a loss of 4. They've had only 2 positive plays or 2 runs of 2 yards. Carson Wessel has got Olson to his left. He's going to swing him out to the left with Stetzel. He's going to shovel pass it up the middle, and it's going to be blown up in the backfield. They tried to get it to Jack Standerson. It's going to be a loss. It's going to go for a pass as it was a shovel pass forward, but it will be a loss of 1 on the play.
Everybody that plays Audubon knows that shovel pass is coming at some point in time in the game, maybe multiple times. I'm sure Remsen St. Mary's has done a lot of scouting on that and picked up some kind of a cue that when it's coming.
Going to bring up 2nd and 11. Wheeler's line struggling to block the big body front of Remsen St. Mary's right now. Randy, will see how they adjust in game. Under 6 to go here in the first quarter. Wessel in the shotgun. He's got it back to his right. That's Olson. He'll keep it on a quarterback keeper going to the weak side of the formation. Going to pile his way forward. It's going to be a decent gain, but it's going to bring up 3rd down now here for Audubon.
Yeah, it's going to be about 3rd and 7. Again, in one of those past predictable situations. Something the Wheelers really didn't want to get into.
Just like Randy said, it's 3rd and 7. Wheelers have it on their own 18-yard line. A 3rd and long here for Audubon, their 3rd drive in this first quarter. Wessel in the shotgun's got Olsen to the right. Stetzel split out to the right of the formation as well. Weber off the line at the tight end spot. They're going to shovel it out to Aaron Olsen. He's got the edge. He's going to try to bounce it around the outside. He's not going to quite get the first down, but it'll bring 4th and short. Wheeler's likely going to punt here coming up with just 5 minutes left here in the third quarter, and it's actually going to be a minimal gain on the play, maybe a gain of a couple.
Yeah, it looked like it was pretty promising, but Remsen St. Mary's, they're super aggressive on defense and got a lot of speed, and that's what it takes to match Aaron Olsen's speed.
Give Aaron Olsen a gain of 3 on the play, going to bring up a 4th and 4. Hayden Larson on to punt for Audubon. Had a good punt his last time. Keaton Harpenau deep to receive the return here for Remsen St. Mary's. Harpenau calls for the fair catch, and he will catch it. He's going to muff it, but he's going to fall on it. He muffed it, fell on it. It's going to be marked at the 29-yard line, and Remsen St. Mary's will take over with 4:30 left here in the first quarter. That score update brought to you by our friends at Trees Company, Eco Water Systems.
What a fortunate bounce for St. Mary's there. That was the break the Wheelers probably were looking for there if they could have pounced on that.
Wheelers back out on defense. Remsen St. Mary's, their 4th drive here in the quarter. They've got 2 touchdowns and punted on their first drive. Waldschmidt will be in at quarterback. He'll keep it on a quarterback keeper up the middle. Bounces it out to the outside now. And good pursuit there by the Wheelers will bring up a 2nd and long. Gain of about a yard on the play. They're actually going to give it a gain to 0, I believe. So it'll bring up 2nd and 10 now here on Waldschmidt's 5th carry unofficially in the ballgame.
Yeah, that time the Wheelers did a good job of stringing that out and making the tackle along the sideline over there. I think it was Colton Hansen that shuffled out there from his defensive end position.
14-0. 4 minutes left here in the first quarter. Oversaturation report coming up following the conclusion of the second quarter. Waldschmidt In the shotgun, will bring Harper now in motion across the right side of the line of scrimmage. Hawks going left to right down your radio dial here in this first quarter. Walshman, a quarterback keeper, looking for the holes to open up, and he's going to burst through one, and he's got 2 men to beat on his way to the end zone. Adam Obrick going to bring him out of bounds. It'll be a first down and a big gain for Remsen St. Mary's as they are just shy of the Wheelers' 20-yard line. Eli Jorgensen talking to the ref, maybe thinking he got held on that play. Didn't look to be very happy, but it'll be a big play for the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks regardless.
That play right there is a great example of how we miss the starting linebackers for the Wheelers. It just didn't. Standerson did a good job of turning the play in. There just wasn't any linebacker coverage coming from the inside out.
And Wheelers are without tonight Austin Christensen and Carter Obermeyer. They're 2 starting linebackers. Hawks with it on the Wheelers' 21-yard line now.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the new Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
Coming up on third down.
I don't know how you stop that. I mean, he just went up to the sticks and turned around. He's such a wide body and tall. There's no way any of the Wheeler defenders can get around that.
It's 2:30 to go here in the first quarter. It's about 3rd and a half a yard here for Remsen St. Mary's. A big stop potentially for the Wheelers. Walshman going to keep it on the quarterback. Keeper bounces it out to the outside. Stiffs arm. One man makes another man miss. Aaron Olson there for the tackle. Walshman reaching for the end zone, and they're going to give it to him. It's going to be a 12-yard touchdown run for Landon Walshman. His second of the ball game.
I think 3 or 4 Wheelers had him in their line of sight, just could not bring him down.
It is 20-0 Remsen St. Mary's on top of Audubon, and if you're an Audubon fan, I don't think anybody saw this coming here in the first quarter with 2:15 to go. Remsen St. Mary's running the ball really effectively so far against Audubon in this first quarter. They will go for 2. Walshman will be in the shotgun. They got 2 receivers split out to the left of the formation. Worth right next to the line of scrimmage, right next to the formation, just off the ball. Walshman will keep it on a quarterback keeper. Plows his way in, and it's not going to be good. It'll be a 20-0 lead for Remsen St. Mary's 2-point attempt. No good. 2:15 to go here in the first quarter. We'll step away, take a break. We're back in 30 seconds on 93.7 K.
Remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, Ref.
That's simple human sense.
Call Community Insurance in Audubon today at 712-563-4422 or stop by at 422 Tracy Street in Audubon.
It is a 20-0 lead, here for Remsen St. Mary's over the Audubon Wheelers. Casey Miners, Randy Spees with you tonight from Remsen, Iowa. Good 2-hour, almost 3-hour trip for the Wheelers to get up here to play tonight's 8-man quarterfinal game. Winner of tonight's game going to advance to the Dome to be played next Wednesday morning. 20-0, Remsen St. Mary's on top of your Audubon Wheelers. Colin Hartle, Jordan Nowatzki back deep to receive the kick for Audubon. Holman's kick is going to go into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Hartle catches it in the end zone. Wheeler's going to start again at their own 15-yard line. Haven't had great field position, and really, Randy, you hate to say it, it's a 20-0 lead. Wheeler's has got to show some life here on this drive offensively.
Yeah, this is an important drive. Wheeler, like you said, they got to get something going offensively, keep Remsen's offense off the field, and get some first downs at least.
2:15 left here in the first quarter. Wessel will be the lone man in the backfield. He's got 2 receivers split out to the left and the right of the formation. Wheeler's going right to left down the field. Wessel will drop back to pass. He's going to be sacked in the backfield. That's Colin Holman, and I've been impressed with him tonight. I don't think most 8-man teams have a 6'6", 250 guy on their side, and he's wrecking havoc tonight.
He looks like a giant out there. I mean, he's so much taller than everybody and big arms. I don't know where they get kids like that, but man, oh man.
It's going to bring up 2nd and long now here for Audubon. Sack of 9 yards. It's a 2nd and 19. Goes as a 9-yard loss for Carson Wetzel in a rush here in the ball game. Wheeler still without positive yardage so far tonight. Wetzel going to draw back to pass again. Runs a screen pass for Aaron Olson, and that's blown up in the middle of the field.
Boy,
loss of about a yard, I think, on the play.
Wheelers just can't get any kind of continuity to go. It's just nothing's working.
Clock will continue to run. It's 3rd and 19 now. Ran a screen to Aaron Olson, and he was dropped right away, right as soon as he touched the football. We will go under a minute here in the first quarter, 20-0. Remsen St. Mary's on top of Audubon in this 8-man quarterfinal. Wheeler's in a passing situation. It's 3rd and 20. Wetzel will be in the shotgun. Going to bring Olson in motion. Going across line of scrimmage to the right. He's going to be stepping up in the pocket, and he's almost going to be brought down for a sack. Now gets out of it. Rolling left. Going to throw it down the middle of the field. He's going to just throw it out of bounds. Logan Stetzel will try and dive in for it to make the catch along the sidelines. But it'll be 4th and 20 for Audubon.
I don't know how he got away from getting sacked. I thought he was sacked for sure, but somehow he stayed on his feet and ended up rolling out. He might have been better off just trying to run that one. I don't know.
Hayden Larson on to punt, and then I would imagine Remsen St. Mary's going to come after this one with Larson standing in his own end zone. It's 20-0. Hawks on top of the Audubon Wheelers with 38 seconds left here in this first quarter. Harper now standing at midfield at the 40-yard line. It's almost blocked, and we're going to get a flag here, and Hayden Larson, this could potentially be a first down regardless of it being 4th and 20 if it's a personal foul. The Wheelers might catch a break here. Harpenall was the one that almost got a fingertip on it. Or excuse me.
I don't think they touched it at all, did they?
I don't think it was tipped. Holman was the one that was in there and almost got it blocked, and if they call this as a personal foul, it could be a first down for the Wheelers, and that would be a big break for Audubon here.
I believe it is.
And the Wheelers offense looking like it's going to come back out on the field, so it's going to be a first down for the Wheelers off of the roughing the punter penalty.
Well, you called it. They did come after it. They just didn't quite get it, and cost them a first down out of it. Maybe this is the break the Wheelers need, get something going, get some field position here.
28-0. Wheelers will take over 1st and 10 again off the roughing the punter. They'll have it at their own 20-yard line. Wetzel will be in the shotgun again. One receiver on each side of the formation. Wessel's going to draw back to pass, looking to go a deep route to Aaron Olson, one-on-one with Harpenall. Both ball floated in the air, and it's picked off. Keaton Harpenall with another interception for Remsen St. Mary's, and they had the matchup they wanted, just left him a little more down the field, and Harpenall, the nice adjustment to the ball, able to pick it off.
Yeah, I imagine Harpenall is shadowing Aaron Olson probably. Looks like Aaron Olson's gimpy. He's limping off the field. That would be a bad sign for the Wheelers.
20 seconds left here in the first quarter, and it essentially works as a punt a little bit for Audubon. It's going to pin Remsen St. Mary's in their own territory. They'll have it at their own 15-yard line. Or excuse me, they're going to have it at, I don't think it's their 15, they're going to have it at their own, no, it is their 15, never mind, excuse me, folks, their own 15-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Hawks. They're going to swing it out to Harpenall on the swing route to the running back. They're going to bring up 2nd down now here for Remsen St. Mary's, and they're not going down. It's taken 4 Wheelers to bring them down most times on the defensive end.
Their legs are just driving like those cartoons where their legs are going 100 miles an hour. That's just the way they look. They just will not go down.
That is the end of the first quarter. Remsen St. Mary's on top of Audubon, 20-0. We'll step away, take a break. Got the second quarter coming up in just moments here on 93.7 KK.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right with competitive competitive shop rates and good old school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
Heritage Insurance wants to wish the Audubon Wheelers good luck. Heritage Insurance offers years of experience in protecting all your assets with personalized customer service that you can always trust. Let their staff answer all your insurance questions. Call for your appointment today at 712-563-9584. That's 563-9584. Good luck, Wheelers, from everyone at Heritage Insurance.
We go to the second quarter. It is 20-0 in favor of Remsen St. Mary's here on 93.7.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the New Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
The first down run is a carry unofficially tonight for the Hawks. Going to bring up a 1st and 10 for Remsen St. Mary's. 30 seconds off the clock here in this second quarter. Your Culver Satchel report coming up. The conclusion of the quarter. They'll hand it off to Harpenau. He's going to wait for the blocks to set up. He's going to hit the hole, but a minimal gain, on the play. Will bring up second down, a gain of 2 there for Keegan Harpenau.
Even though that was a minimal gain, it's still, he gained 2 more yards than he probably should have. They had him tied up at the line of scrimmage, but he just drove his feet and got another 2 yards.
It looks like Harpenau and Walshman very content of waiting for their blocks to set up before they hit the hole, and you're seeing that tonight. A 2nd and 8 for Remsen St. Mary's. We'll put a man in motion. That's Knight. Walshman will keep on a quarterback keeper, and it's going to be blown up in the backfield. Adam Obrick coming up from his corner position, making a tackle. Tipped the ball away. Had a touchdown-saving tackle earlier in the game, and then that tackle going to drop.
Yeah, that's the first time all night that the Wheelers have actually made contact and dropped the ball carrier right on the spot. And of all people, it was Waldschmidt, but Adam Obrick, he brings the thunder, boy. He can hit for not a real big kid.
It's going to be a 3rd and 8. Drop them at the line. A 3rd and 9. So loss on the play. Also 1 yard in a passing situation here for Remsen St. Mary's. They'll put a man in motion. Walshman going to drop back to pass. He's got a man over the middle of the field. Aaron Olson going to deflect it. And it's going to be a 4th down here for Remsen St. Mary's.
He was open. He just had to get some air on it and lead him out there a little bit. Aaron Olson came from the opposite side and just got a hand on it at the last second.
20-0. Remsen St. Mary's going to punt the football away. Their second punt tonight. Colin Holman will do the punting duties for the Hawks. Aaron Olson back deep to receive, standing at his own 20-yard line. Now backs up to about the 15. 10:43 left here in this first half. Punt on the way. It's a high one. Backs Olson up. He'll catch it at the 10-yard line. Muffs it. It's going to fall on it. Wheeler's going to have it at their own 6-yard line is where it'll be at. Wheeler's backed up again for their first drive here in the second quarter. Casey Miners, Randy Spees with the 93.7 KKRL.
Aaron Olson was thinking the same thing I was. He was going to try to catch that and get behind the wall, and I think could have got some pretty good yards, but he just got to catch it first. And all he could do was just hop on it. And now they're back in that hole again where they don't want to be.
Wheelers have yet to cross the midfield stripe here in the football game. They got it on their own 6. 1st and 10 for Audubon. Carson Wessel going to be in the shotgun. He'll keep it up the middle on the quarterback keeper, and that's blown up again by Remsen St. Mary's. It's going to be a loss on the play. It'll bring up second down here for Audubon.
Yeah, that Holman is just blowing everything up. I don't know what you can do. In 8-man football, it's really hard to double team much, but they might have to go to something like that.
They're going to say he was dropped down at the line of scrimmage, so it'll be a gain to 0 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 for Audubon. Carson Wessel will have Aaron Olson to the left. Jack Sanderson split out to the left, but now put Sanderson in motion going across as they flip him on sides of the field. Wessel is going to swing Olson out. He'll drop back to pass. Wessel looking to go over the middle of the field. He's going to he had Aaron Olson open, but it's going to be dropped for an incomplete pass. That is the 7th pass tonight. Carson Wessel 2 of 7 for -2 yards and a couple interceptions here in the ballgame.
They got what they wanted. They found the hole in the zone, and Aaron Olson, he just got to calm down, settle himself down. Just play each play at the time. You can't get it all back in one time, and just relax.
9:44, clock stops for the incomplete pass. It's 3rd and 10 for Audubon. Ball on their own 6-yard line. Wessel drops back to pass. He's got pressure in his face. He's going to throw it out to Logan Stetzel, and Logan Stetzel drops it. That's back-to-back drops for the Whalers here. It'll be 4th down, and they will bring the punting unit on here again in this second quarter.
It was going to be enough for the first down anyway, but the Whalers got to start catching the ball. Carson Wessel's putting it right on them.
Is it nerves here for Audubon?
I do think so. I think they're pressing. They got down 20-0. This is really unfamiliar territory for the Whalers.
Whalers have been cruising all season in most of their games.
They haven't trailed much in any of the games this year, and that's a real adjustment for high school kids.
Hayden Larson on to punt, keeping Keaton Harpenau standing at his own 35-yard line. Punt is going to be a high one in the air, and it's not going to go very far after that, and it's going to bounce. He would take a Remsen St. Mary's bounce. It's going to bounce inside the 10-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard punt.
Wow.
For Hayden Larson.
When they go bad, they go bad. That ball was a mile high, but it didn't go anywhere.
And it took a Remsen St. Mary's bounce to hit about the 25 and then bounced all the way inside the 10. 9:29 left here in this first half. 20-0 Remsen St. Mary's on top of Audubon in this 8-man quarterfinal tonight on 93.7 KQRL. Walschmidt brings his team to the line of scrimmage. He'll be in the shotgun. We'll put Knapp in motion going across the line of scrimmage to the right. 2 receivers now split out to the right. Walschmidt will keep on a quarterback keeper looking for the holes to open up, and there's nothing there, and he's going to be dropped in the backfield. Adam Obrick on the tackle again. He's had a good game so far defensively for the Whalers from his corner spot, and it's going to be 2nd down.
I think all 7 of the Wheeler defenders were in on that tackle. The only one that wasn't was Isaac Sorensen. He had slipped and fallen, otherwise he probably would have been in there too. That's what the Wheelers need. They need to gang tackle. The St. Mary's isn't doing anything fancy. I mean, Waldschmidt is carrying the ball 90% of the time.
He's got 10 carries so far tonight.
Yeah, I mean, they're just coming at you. I mean, there's nothing fancy about it.
20-0. Remsen St. Mary's, a gain of a yard on the play. They will get it to Keaton Harpenau now, and he's going to find his way into the end zone. It's a 9-yard touchdown run for Keaton Harpenau. His first touchdown tonight on his 4th carry will make it 26-0. 8:41 left here in this first half. Culver's Satchel Report coming up. Culver celebrating 40 years in business, 12 years in the Carroll area. Remsen St. Mary's will go for 2. A bunch of Wheelers fans made the travel up here tonight.
Yeah, good crowd.
Got a good crowd on the far side of the field. They're going to run a little bit of a wildcat set here. Keaton Harpenau will be in the shotgun. He'll keep it on a keeper up the middle, dives for the end zone, and I don't think he's going to get in. 2-point conversion, no good. And it'll stay 26-0 with 8:41 left here in the first half. We'll step away, take a break. We're back with Audubon's drive again in the second quarter in 30 seconds on 93.7 KK.
Remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, Ref!
That's simple human sense.
Call Community Insurance in Audubon today at 712-563-4422 or stop by at 422 Tracy Street in Audubon.
Whalers find themselves down by 4 touchdowns, 26-0, 8:41 left here in this first half. Casey Miners, Randy Spees with you tonight. They got Colin Hartle And Jordan Nowatzki back deep to receive the kick for the Wheelers. Colin Holman, the kicker, and all of his kicks have gone into the end zone so far, so don't expect anything different here unless he doesn't quite get it as the first four.
First four were bombs.
We'll name that Motor Inn player of the game coming up tonight. Kick should be returned, and Colin Hartle going to have it. He's got blockers set up in front of him. Bounces it out towards the middle, still bringing tacklers with them, and the Wheelers going to have their best field position of the football game. They're going to have it right at their own 25-yard line, and the Wheelers really need to get some offense going here, down 26-0 in this second quarter.
Yeah, nothing else, just to keep the defense off the field for a few minutes, because the Wheelers do platoon quite a bit. Defense has been on the field the whole time.
Aaron Olson going to be in at quarterback. He'll be in a Wildcat set. He's going to keep it on the keeper. Looking for blockers to set up, and there's nowhere there. He can make the tackle. That bounces it out to the outside. Aaron Olson, a decent gain. I thought he was blown up in the back, so a nice job of keeping his legs going and shaking off a couple tacklers.
I wouldn't advise dancing around much back there, but it worked for him that time. But Remsen, they're just too good at collapsing to the ball. You're not going to get away with that very often. But he did gain 6 yards, so I can't criticize it too much.
His longest run tonight, and that is 6 yards. Aaron Olson will stick in at quarterback, kind of a wildcat set here for the Wheelers. It's 2nd and 4. He'll keep it on a quarterback keeper. He's going to be blown up in the backfield. Remsen St. Mary's flew to the football well.
Oh, boy, they fly.
Colin Holman there for the tackle. I think he's going to drop Aaron Olson for a loss on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down now here for the Wheelers.
Wheelers have no answer for Colin Holman. He's just marching right through there and just raising heck with everything in the backfield of the Wheelers.
With where you're at on the field and the defenses, Remsen St. Mary's has been able to run. Do you potentially go for it here on 4th down if you can get it close?
Maybe if you get it close, but I just don't think you can. You're going to give them too good a field position.
Wessel will draw back to pass. Has got great protection. Goes over the middle of the field, and that's over his intended receiver's head. Aaron Olson's going to bring up 4th down. 4th and 6 here for Audubon. And the Wheelers will punt the football away again.
That time he had great protection. The offensive line did a good job of protecting him. I think he just kind of rushed it a little bit that time, and this time the receiver didn't drop it. He just missed the receiver.
7:09 left here in this first half. Hayden Larson on the punt again. Keaton Harpenall standing at his own 25-yard line to return the kick for Remsen St. Mary's. It's 26-0. Hawks on top of the Wheelers here in this 8-man quarterfinal. Larson's punt high in the air. And it's going to take a Remsen St. Mary's bounce again, but Brody Weber there to pick it up. And it'll be good field position for the Hawks, and a high punt in the air will set them up with decent field position.
The ball just is not bouncing the Wheelers' way. That took another big hop backwards.
7:01 left here in the first half. It's 26-0. That score brought to you by Trees Company and Eco Water Systems. You have other playoff football going on tomorrow. Jeff Blanco will have the Kemper Knights as they travel to Inwood to take on number 1 West Lyon with a trip to the Dome on the line as well. That'll be about a 6:30 start, 7 o'clock kickoff on Kick 106.7. Landed off to Knepp. He's going to break a couple tackles, breaks free, and is going to be brought up past midfield just shy of the 30-yard line. They might mark him right at the 30-yard line. It's going to be a good run there. Gain of 20 on the play.
That's another ball carrier that just will not stop his legs. I mean, every one of the St. Mary's ball carriers, their legs are just driving.
Remsen St. Mary's the best 8-man team I've probably seen so far this year, besides Audubon. 26-0, here on 93.7 KKRL. Walschmidt will put Knepp in motion. 2 receivers split out to the right side of the field. Walschmidt drops back to pass. It's going to be caught by Worth, and he's got running room, and he's going to walk into the end zone. It's a 30-yard touchdown for Worth.
They got away with a hold on Colton Hanson that time.
Second passing touchdown for Walschmidt. He's got 2 on the ground and 2 in the air. And it's 32-0 now in favor of Remsen St. Mary's. Wheelers in territory of starting the running clock here in the first half. They've got to get something going on offense. as Remsen St. Mary's will go for two with 6:20 left here in this first half. They'll put Harpenall in the Wildcat set. He's in at quarterback. He's going to draw back to pass. Looking to go somewhere. Now steps up in the pocket and it finds Landon Walshman open in the back of the end zone. It's a 2-point conversion. Makes it 34-0. 6:20 left here in the first quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds on 93.7 KKR.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
It is 34-0 in favor of Remsen St. Mary's here over Audubon on 93.7 KKRL. Casey Miners, Randy Spees with you tonight in the Gatorade broadcast booth. The Gatorade distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Indy Carroll Health Athletes for Fuel, Recover, and Perform. Jordan Nowatzki and Colin Hartle back deep to receive for the Whalers here as Colin Homan will kick it away for Remsen St. Mary's. Whalers needing a touchdown. Been saying that the last couple of drives as they continue to fall back.
They just need something good to happen. Been few and far between in this game.
6:20 left here in the first half. Kick on the way, and it is going to be caught in the end zone by Colin Hartle, and it'll be a touchback. Whalers will get it at their own 15-yard line with 6:20 left here in this second quarter.
Just watching this first half of the game, Remsen St. Mary's, it just doesn't appear like they have any weaknesses. I mean, it's just their line is big and aggressive. Their linebackers are flying to the football, and their defensive backs are covering up everything.
Aaron Olson in at quarterback for the Whalers. Sparing Carson Wessel for a little bit. Olson will keep it on a quarterback keeper, going to cut it back over the middle of the field. It'll be brought down for a short gain on the play. It'll bring up second down now for Audubon. Gain of about a yard on the play for the senior running back. 6 minutes left here in this first half. Liber Culver's Saturday report coming up. We'll give you the first half unofficial stats. And Randy will also talk about the game and see if we can find any scores across 8-man for you there at the half as well. Another gain by Aaron Olson. Going to bring up a second down play. Third and about medium coming up now for the Whalers.
That was a little better run by Aaron Olson. Some teams you can dance around and wait for the hole to develop, but against this team, Remsen St. Mary's, you dance around, they're all gonna get to you. You got to find a whole crease and just go and get as much yards as you can.
Aaron Olson keeps it again into the Wildcat spot. He's got a hole open, bounces out to the outside. He's up past midfield. He's got nobody behind him, and Aaron Olson's going to take it into the end zone as the Whalers get on the board for a touchdown. 34-6 now in favor of Remsen St. Mary's.
As soon as I say that, he breaks one. That was a good run by Aaron Olson.
5:09 left here.
He found the crease, got to the sideline, just outran everybody.
It's a 59-yard touchdown run for Aaron Olson. His longest run and the longest play of this first half for the Audubon Whalers. 5:09 left here in the first half. Whalers get on the board at 34-6. Carson Wessel will be in the shotgun. Olson to his right on the 2-point conversion attempt. Whalers take it from the far hash. Wessel rolling out, is trying to pitch it. Now going to go back to the end zone, and it's going to fall incomplete. So 2-point conversion non-successful, and it'll be a 34-6 lead for Remsen St. Mary's. We'll step away, take a break. We're back in 30 seconds on 93.7 KKR.
Heritage Insurance wants to wish the Audubon Whalers good luck. Heritage Insurance offers years of experience in protecting all your assets with personalized customer service that you can always trust. Let their staff answer all your insurance questions. Call for your appointment today at 712-563-9584. That's 563-9584. Good luck, Wheelers, from everyone at Heritage Insurance.
Wheelers caught the break they needed. Aaron Olson, the 59-yard touchdown run, puts them on the board. It is 34-6 in favor of Remsen St. Mary's. 5:09 left here into this first half. Jack Sanderson on to kick. Landon Walschmidt back deep to receive. Looks like they kind of have a protective unit in on the kick return. Whistles blow early.
I don't believe the official blew it ready. I don't believe.
Well, it looks like Remsen St. Mary's kind of has a hands unit out on the field right now, kind of protecting against the potential onside kick from Audubon here with 5:09 left in this first half.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the New Way Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
First and 10 coming up for Remsen St. Mary's. Wheelers almost caught a break with the play there as Walschmidt couldn't handle the kick return.
Tell you what, I know it's a big mountain to climb, but the Wheelers could come up with a stop here, somehow score another touchdown before half. They get the ball to start the second half. You know, they
start chipping away.
They could chip away at this.
34-6. Your score. Remsen St. Mary's on top of Autumn. They have led from the get-go. 5:08 to go here in the first half. Ball on the Remsen St. Mary's 10-yard line. Walschmidt will put a man in motion. They'll give it to Harpenau. He'll bounce it out up the middle. He's going to have a decent gain on the play. It'll be a gain of about 13, and it'll be a first down run for Keaton Harpenau, his fifth tonight, unofficially in the ball game.
He just found that hole and shot through it, and 2 or 3 Wheelers were on him, but he just drove his legs for another 4 or 5 yards.
Clock goes under 5 to play here in the first half. Live for Culver Sachem report coming up in just a little bit. Culver celebrating over 40 years in business and 12 years in the Carroll area. Walschmidt going to be brought down for a loss on the play. Adam Obrecht. Another big tackle for the Whalers.
They're letting them play. Gabe Jensen got held on the end here, but they didn't call it. But the Whalers stopped him anyway for no gain. So
we'll bring up a 2nd and 10 here for Remsen St. Mary's. .15 to go here in the first half. The Hawks have it on their own 23-yard line. They're switching around personnel. 2 receivers split out to the right. Walschmidt will be the lone man in the backfield and at quarterback. We'll keep it on a quarterback keeper up the middle. Now going to bounce it out to the outside. Cuts it back over the middle of the field. Dives for the first down line. He's going to be just short, a couple of yards short. It'll bring up 3rd down here for Remsen St. Mary's. Walschmidt going to have his 12th carry unofficially tonight. Colin Hartle with the tackle. Will give a gain of a 9 on the play. Going to bring up 3rd and 1 here for the Hawks.
Funny thing, they run behind Big Holman. That time he just caved in the left side of the Wheeler defensive line, and that opened up a nice alley for Walschmidt.
Clock continues to run under 3:30 to go here in the first half. Walschmidt, the lone man in the backfield again. It's 3rd and 1. Tried to get the Wheelers to jump off sides. That didn't work as they look over to the play on the sideline again. Play clock down to 5. And they'll get it to Walschmidt up the middle, and he's going to have the first down, give him a gain of 4 on the play.
That second down play was a crucial play there. They had him 2nd and long, and they could have got him into 3rd and long, maybe got this ball back, but now they've got another set of downs and 3 minutes left in the clock. It's going to be pretty tough now.
Clock will continue to run. It's a first down for Remsen St. Mary's. Wheelers have all 8 up in the box, selling out against the run. And they'll hand it off to Knepp. He's going to keep it up the middle, bounces it out, up the outside, and he is going to walk into the end zone for a touchdown. It'll be, I believe, a 44-yard touchdown run there for Knepp.
Again, there was 2, 3, 4 Wheelers that had a shot at him there and just bounced off of him. You got to wrap up.
And it'll be 40-6 here in favor of Remsen St. Mary's, awaiting the 2-point conversion. 2:41 left here into this first half. It's a 34-point lead, so if Remsen St. Mary's can get this 2-point conversion, it will be running clock essentially for the rest of this first half. Walschmidt in at quarterback. They got 2 receivers split out to each side of the formation. They'll bring Harpenall across the line of scrimmage to the left. Now 2 receivers to the left. Walschmidt will keep it on a quarterback. Keeper bounces it out to the outside. 2-point conversion. Not going to be good. Read great by the Wheelers there. It'll be a 40-6 lead. Remsen St. Mary's on top here in the ball game. We'll step away, take a break. We're back in 30 seconds. Wheelers get the football. We return on 93.7 KKR.
Remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, Ref.
That's simple human sense.
Call Community Insurance in Audubon today at 712-563-4422 or stop by at 422 Tracy Street in Audubon.
It is 40-6 in favor of Remsen St. Mary's in the first half, and the Hawks have put together a near perfect first half against Audubon here with 2:41 left. We have your cold first halftime report coming up. Conclusion of this first half. Casey Miners, Randy Spees with you tonight on 93.7 KKRL. Holman will do the kicking job. Hartle and Nowatzki back deep to receive the kick for the Wheelers. And it's going to get over the head and out of the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback for Remsen St. Mary's. Wheelers will take over at their own 15-yard line for another drive here in this second quarter. 2:41 to go in the quarter.
It'll be great to see if the Wheelers can break off another touchdown here before the half.
You wonder if potentially they got something going on offense with that big run by Aaron Olson and might have found some life on the offensive end. We'll see here on this drive. Carson Wessel in at quarterback. They got 2 receivers split out to the right side of the formation, 1 to the left. Wheelers going left to right down the field here. Wessel, the lone man in the backfield. He'll bring Aaron Olson into motion. Wessel drops back to pass. Going to run a screen on the far back side of the plate for Brody Weber. Breaks free. He's going to be up past the 40. He's going to be right out of bounds shortly after that. And a big play on the tight end screen will bust the Wheelers up past midfield. And it's going to be a first down here for Audubon.
Flag or something?
I don't know. Players are starting to back up. I don't see a flag down on the field.
What are they calling?
There's a flag on the play.
That was a pretty clean play, I thought.
They just picked up the flag. They're going to call a holding on Audubon. So negate the big play.
I don't know about that.
And it was right where Brody Weber caught it.
They just throw another flag?
They might have just thrown another flag, I think. We might get an unsportsmanlike conduct here on the Wheelers. I saw another flag fly in. I wonder if somebody said something walking past the ref. Back them up even more. It'll be half the distance to the goal.
I'm not sure about any of that. But
Wheelers with the first and very long coming up here as they will come back to the line of scrimmage.
Second call.
40-6 in favor of Remsen St. Mary's. It's the 1st and 20 for Audubon. Wessel going to drop back to pass. Will swing it out to Aaron Olson, and he's blown up. Incomplete pass as it'll fall to the ground. Brings up 2nd and 20 here for Audubon.
Holman was in on Wessel immediately
2nd and 20.
on that play.
2:27 left here in the first half. original call the flags, I think, was a block in the back, and then an unsportsmanlike conduct on Audubon. Backed him up.
I thought I had a pretty good view of that play. It developed well. I thought it was blocked well. It's one of those things, I think, where the defender kind of turns his back towards you. I don't know.
Wessel will draw back to pass, looking to go deep over the middle of the field. He's got a one-on-one ball with Aaron Olson, and it's going to be tipped away. We might get PI called here.
I think that was good defense.
That was good defense right there. And Wheeler's going to catch a break.
Yeah.
Wheeler's will catch a break here. It was good defense on Knipe. Knipe there on the coverage.
That looked like pretty good defense to me, but I don't know. What do I know?
It won't be a first down, but it'll be a penalty. It'll bring up second now. Second down at about 5 or 7. You're going to be thinking about second and 6 now for the Wheelers off the penalty. Wessel in the shotgun, 2:19 left here in the first half. We'll put Jack Sanderson in motion. Wessel keeps on the quarterback keeper up the middle. And the ball is going to pop out. And it's going to be Remsen St. Mary football on the fumble. And they will take over with 2:13 left here in the first half.
That's not what they wanted.
A fumble by Carson Wessel. His third turnover here in the ball game. 2:13. Remsen St. Mary's can add on to their lead going into the locker room. Up 40-6 here in the ball game. And that Motor Inn player of the game coming up tonight. Motor Inn Carroll from your Toyota and Chevy dealership. Everything from sales to service to parts and collision. Posted on our Carroll Broadcasting Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram page later on today, as well as up our sports website at sports.KCIM.com. Landon Walshman, the lone man in the backfield in that quarterback for Remsen St. Mary's. They got two receivers up tight to the left, one to the right. They'll put Harfenau into motion, and he will get it on to jet sweep. Decent gain on the play. It might have dropped him actually the line of scrimmage. Good pursuit there by Audubon. It's going to be a gain of 0 there for Harfenau.
That's for nothing but pride. Wheelers need to keep him out of the end zone here before the half.
Bring it second and 10.
Clock goes under 2 to go here in the first half. It's 40-6. Remsen St. Mary's on top of Audubon. They'll put a man in motion again. Walshman drops back to pass. Going to roll out to the right on a bootleg. Looking to go down the middle of the field. They find Knipe open. He's going to dive for the end zone, and he might be in. They're going to mark him in, and it's going to be a touchdown. A 23-yard touchdown pass for Walshman to Knipe.
Remsen St. Mary's, just everything they do turns to gold. I mean, it's just it's something else to watch.
They will go for 2, and that'll turn it to running clock with a 40-point lead and 1:31 to go here in this first half. Remsen St. Mary's comes to the line of scrimmage here on the 2-point try. Two receivers split out to the right. Walshman will put a man in motion in at quarterback. That's Harpinall going to the left. Walshman will keep it on a quarterback keeper, and that's going to be blown up in the backfield. Big Isaac Sorensen blew the play up.
Got do a good job of 2-point conversions.
He got through the center, and it's going to be the 2-point conversion no good, but it's 40-6 in favor of Remsen St. Mary's. 1:31 left here in the first half. We'll step away, take a break. We're back in 30 seconds on 93.7 KKRL.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500. Or call my wife Sarah at 790-4543.
Wheelers will get the kick. 1:31 left here in this first half. Live Culver's halftime report coming up in just moments on 93.7 KQRL. Casey Miners, Randy Spees with you guys tonight. Holman in to kick. Hartle and Nowoski back deep to receive the kick for the Wheelers. Wheelers only had one chance to bring a kick back so far in this first half. Kick on the way. And it's going to go into the end zone. It'll be a touchback for Remsen St. Mary's. Wheelers will take over at their own 15, 46-6. The Hawks on top of the Audubon Wheelers here in the first half. It's been all Remsen St. Mary's so far in the ball game. They have led from the start and have not trailed at all in the ball game. Wheelers will come to the line of scrimmage. 46-6. Clock yet to move, and they're going to stoppage on the play. The clock's supposed to be moving we're going to get an offsides call on Remsen St. Mary's. The clock's supposed to be running, but it's not running right now. It's still stayed at 1:31. The clock is supposed to be running with it being a 35-plus point lead. Aaron Olson will be in at quarterback. He'll keep it on a quarterback keeper, and he's going to be blown up in the middle. Colin Holman with the tackle.
Aaron Olson comes up to about his waist.
Holman, a big kid.
He came all the way from the backside and caught Aaron Olson from behind.
Clock down to 1:08 here in the first half. Loss on the play, a loss of a yard for the Wheelers. Will bring up a 2nd and 6 now for Audubon. Aaron Olson going to be split out to the left. They bring Carson Wessel back in at quarterback. Jack Sanderson to the right. Wessel will put Sanderson in motion going left. Wessel keeps it on a quarterback keeper, going to bounce it out to the outside. He's got blockers set up in front of him. Has the first down and more, and Aaron Olson will be marked down at the 30-yard line. Wheelers move the chains. Clock will continue to run as we are down to 34 seconds left here in the first half. And Audubon, I believe, going to call a timeout to stop the clock here momentarily for the Wheelers at 30 seconds. 46-6. Your score. We'll step away. We'll take the timeout with them. We're back in 30 seconds on 93.7 KKRL.
Heritage Insurance wants to wish the Audubon Wheelers good luck. Heritage Insurance offers years of experience in protecting all your assets with personalized customer service that you can always trust. Let their staff answer all your insurance questions. Call for your appointment today at 712-563-9584. That's 563-9584. Good luck, Wheelers, from everyone at Heritage Insurance.
KC Miners, Randy Spees here in the Gatorade broadcast booth tonight. Gatorade distributed by Pepsi Beverages in Carroll. Helps athletes refuel, recover, and perform. From Remsen, Iowa tonight, it's 46-6. Late second quarter in favor of Remsen St. Mary's. They're going to push the clock back to 35 seconds. 1st and 10 coming up for Audubon, and when they come back out off the field, and Randy, everything is gone Remsen St. Mary's way, but if the Wheelers can strike quick, they get the ball to start the second half.
Yep. I think, they still have 2 timeouts. They always have the big play potential, especially with Aaron Olson. It could happen.
Carson Wessel will be the low man in the backfield. They have 2 receivers split out to each side of the formation. He'll going to shovel it. It's going to be a reverse to Aaron Olson. Breaks a couple tackles in the backfield. Bounces it out to the outside. Is going to cut it back over the middle of the field. He probably needed to get out of bounds there instead of trying to get extra yardage.
It doesn't matter if he's out of bounds or not.
Clock will continue to run.
They called timeout, I think.
And they ought to be going to call a timeout on the field. We'll stop it. It's going to be a second down play. Give Aaron Olson a gain of about 7 on the previous play. Clock will stop momentarily. 23 seconds left in the first half. After Culver's halftime report coming up. Culver celebrating 40 years in business, 12 years in the Carroll area. Talk about the first half. We'll give you some of the first half stats and official stats in that first half, and also potentially try to find some of the scores around 8-man for you guys as well coming up at the half. All of that in your Culver's halftime report here on 93.7 to KKR. I want to give Jeff Blankman a thank you for being back in the studio tonight, making sure that we stay on the air up here in Northwest Iowa. Remsen, Iowa tonight, the site of this 8-man quarterfinal matchup. Winner of tonight's game get an advance to the Dome. That's coming up on next Wednesday. They'll play in the morning. I believe the first game of that 8-man starts at 10. Next one will follow probably potentially around 1 or so. As both teams come back out onto the field following the timeout. 46-6, 23 seconds left here in this first half. Wheelers have the football, and they trail it by 40 with 23 seconds to go here in the first half. Wessel in at quarterback. The Whitecap signals for the play clock to start. Wessel will draw back to pass. He's going to fake the reverse to Aaron Olson. Looking to go deep downfield. He has Jack Sanderson open, and it's going to be picked off. Carson Wessel's third interception in the ball game, and it might be returned for 6. One man to beat, cuts it back over the middle of the field, and it's going to be stopped with 6 seconds left to go here in this first half. It's an interception. Knipe on the interception. Carson Wessel with his 4th turnover here in the first half, and that will run out potentially the clock. They might put some more time back on the clock. The clock continued to run.
It should have been like 6 seconds.
It's going to be 6 seconds. I believe they're going to put back on the clock here. 46-6, and the official signals for 6 seconds to be put back on the clock. So Remsen St. Mary's can run one more play before the halftime whistle will go off. Wheelers will receive the second half kick. They trail it by 40 right now at 40-6, and Audubon might have used their last timeout here.
I think Remsen St. Mary's called that timeout.
Remsen St. Mary's used the timeout. They'll have it 1st and 10 on their own 29-yard line. Potential chance to get into the end zone to grow that lead. It's 46-6 for the Hawks right now, with 6 seconds left in this first half. Your Culver's Hatchet Report coming up in just moments. Culver's of Carroll celebrating 40 years in business, 12 years within the Carroll area. KC Miners, Randy Spees with you on 93.7 KKRL. Both teams coming back out of their respective huddles from each side of the field after the timeout. Wheeler's probably going to play prevent defense, I would assume here. Going to back some of the corners and safeties back up deep a little bit to prevent from a big play occurring and let Remsen St. Mary's get another touchdown on the board. They got Jack Sanderson along with Aiden Kiergaard, and I think Aaron Olson back deep to receive. Walschmidt going to roll out to the left, going to fire it towards the end zone, a jump ball, and it's going to be picked off by Jack Sanderson. He's got room to return it. He's up past the 15, makes one man miss, and that's going to end the first half. Jack Sanderson with an interception will end the first half. Wheelers will trail it 46-6. We'll step away, take a break. Got your Culver's Hatchet Report coming up in just a little bit here on 93.7 KKRL.
From bump, set, spike to the crack of the bat. At Motor Inn of Carroll, we love our high school sports, and we love the opportunity to support our local schools, athletes, coaches, and parents. Through the hard work of our kids, we get the enjoyment of watching and listening to their activities. Other life lessons, like teamwork and citizenship, help create outstanding young women and men we are so proud to sponsor. Good luck to all of our local sports teams. From Motor Inn of Carroll.
Carroll Broadcasting Sports presents high school football. Tonight's broadcast is also available online. We're streaming live right now at carrollbroadcasting.com. We begin our broadcast with a preview of this week's games with the Friday Night Preview Show, brought to you
Since
by
1968, Mackey Motors has been serving Lake City and the surrounding communities with new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Mackey Motors is a full-service dealership providing oil changes in our Quick Lube Express bays, a service department with world-class trained technicians, a body shop and collision center with the latest equipment, a full vehicle detailing department, or come talk with one of our highly knowledgeable sales staff.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
We are at the half here on 93.7 at KKRL. The Wheelers Wheelers down 46-6 to Remsen St. Mary's. And Randy, everything went the right way for Remsen St. Mary's in that first half. Everything went wrong for the Wheelers. But to mention, you get Jack Sanderson with an interception going into the locker room. That could build some momentum as the Wheelers will get the second half kickoff. And especially that run by Aaron Olson, I think, gained some confidence on the offensive side of the football for Audubon in that first half.
Yeah, it's all about the second half. Just, leaving it out on the field and making some adjustments and some improvements and, finish the season on a high note. And, it's probably a pretty big mountain to say that the Wheelers are going to come back and win this game, but they certainly can come back and get the offense rolling a little bit, score a couple more touchdowns, keep Remsen out of the end zone. Just some little things that are pride. But like we talked about in the pregame and as the game was starting, it's all about the line of scrimmage. And right now, Remsen St. Mary's has controlled the line of scrimmage.
Remsen St. Mary's, the Wheelers have had a hard time stopping the Hawks, is Colin Holman on the defensive side of the football, and it's been tough. He's come off the edge, he's come up the middle, they're moving around along the defensive line, and the Wheelers really haven't made adjustments to that so far yet on the offensive side.
Yeah, defensively, he's just caused havoc. I don't know how many tackles he's made, but he's been in a lot of tackles. And he's every time the Wheelers drop back to pass, he's right in Carson Wessel's face, and he's just a giant of a man out there, and the Wheelers have just no answer for him.
We will step away, take a break. We got more of your Culver's Halftime Report coming up on 93.7 KKRL.
For more than 40 years, Culver's has brought you fresh, never frozen deliciousness. And since 2012, we have been proud to serve the Carroll community. From mouth-watering burgers to our one-of-a-kind custards, our goal at Culver's is simple. Satisfy your hunger with the highest quality products delivered to you with a smile. Whether you are a coach, player, or parent, Culver's is the perfect destination to build team spirit. Come celebrate 12 years in Carroll with us.
Culver's, welcome to Delicious.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the New Way Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
Remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, Ref.
That's simple human sense.
Call Community Insurance in Audubon today at 712-563-4422 or stop by at 422 Tracy Street in Audubon.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
KKRL weather. Mainly clear tonight with lows around 35. West winds around 5 miles per hour. Daytime highs approaching 58 tomorrow. Sunshine mixed with clouds at times. Slight chance for showers tomorrow night. Lows dip down to about 41, cloudy skies. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Paul Trombley. See the full forecast and the Brinks Exteriors radar at 937KKRL.com. Right now, it's 48 degrees.
Wheelers trail at 46-6 here on your Culver's Halftime Report. Culver's celebrating 40 years in the business, 12 years within the Carroll area. We'll run you through the Wheelers' unofficial first half stats here. In the first half, Aaron Olson led the way offensively at 11 carries, 68 yards and a touchdown, 59 yards of that coming on one play on that touchdown run. Carson Wessel's been a struggle for him so far here in the first half. He's got 5 carries for 6 yards, also 2 of 11, negative 2 yards, 3 interceptions in that first half. Jack Sanderson with the reception, and Aaron Olson also with the reception. Wheelers 72 yards of total offense in that first half. Not going to cut it here as they trail it by 40 at the half. They also have an interception on the defensive end by Jack Sanderson. I thought Adam Obrick had a really good first half defensively for the Wheelers, coming up and making tackles from his cornerback spot. And Randy, the Wheelers defense has been on the field most of that first half.
Certainly have. And, yeah, they just got to find something that'll work and keep it simple, regroup, relax. And like I said, just finish this season out strong. I'm assuming Remsen St. Mary's might do a little substituting here with the running clock. Just get some positive things going. And And that's about all you can ask.
If you're the Wheelers going into the second half, what do you need to do offensively to get some things going? Do we see some, different types of formations? They got to find something in that playbook that'll work.
Yeah, they got to figure out how to run away from Holman, and I do think they need to pass it and not try to deep pass so much. Maybe go in crossing routes underneath or short outs or hook it up or something. Because they're just sitting back on the deep pass and waiting to pick it off, playing center field. So.
I thought the tight end screen worked really well. They set it up really nicely. Potentially could see him go back to that, I think, in this second half.
Yeah, they ran a couple nice screens, and the one got called back, and I still question that, but that was a really nice play. I don't know how many got it out past midfield, I think, is the only time.
Heritage Insurance wants to wish the Audubon Wheelers good luck. Heritage Insurance offers years of experience in protecting all your assets with personalized customer service that you can always trust. Let their staff answer all your insurance questions. Call for your appointment today at 712-563-9584. That's 563-9584. Good luck, Wheelers, from everyone at Heritage Insurance.
High expectations. Remsen St. Mary's really takes it to them in that first half. And, it's all about just, regrouping, keeping their heads up, and looking for some positive things to develop here in the second half.
We will try again to step away and take that break. We're back in 3 minutes on 93.7 KKR.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the new Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
Remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, Ref.
That's simple human sense.
Call Community Insurance in Audubon today at 712-563-4422 or stop by at 422 Tracy Street in Audubon.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
Heritage Insurance wants to wish the Audubon Wheelers good luck. Heritage Insurance offers years of experience in protecting all your assets with personalized customer service that you can always trust. Let their staff answer all your insurance questions. Call for your appointment today at 712-563-9584. That's 563-9584. Good luck, Wheelers, from everyone at Heritage Insurance.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the New Way Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
Remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, Ref.
That's simple human sense.
Call Community Insurance in Audubon today at 712-563-4422 or stop by at 422 Tracy Street in Audubon.
Whalers trail it at the half, 46-6. As we are getting closer to that second half coming up on 93.7 to KCarroll. Casey Miners, Randy Spees with you tonight. We got other football going on for you tomorrow. Jeff Blinkman will have Kemper as they travel up to Inwood to take on number 1 West Lyon there in Class 2A. Winner of that game also going to advance to the Dome. Play coming up next week. That'll be a 6:30 pregame, 7 o'clock kickover on Kick 106.7 for you coming up tomorrow. We have Audubon taking on Remsen St. Mary's. We're at your half here in the Culver Saturday Report. Culver celebrating 40 years in Carroll, 40 years in business, 12 years within the Carroll area, 46-6. Remsen St. Mary's on top here at the half. And Randy, you mentioned it a little bit. Remsen St. Mary's might look to platoon here in the second half. Audubon's got to score a touchdown, I think, coming out to really give themselves some life in the second half.
Yeah, that would be a good start. Like I said, just, get one positive thing to happen and then try to keep that going. And, yeah, I would like to think Remsen St. Mary's would do a little substitute in this half. You don't want to get somebody hurt, right before you get to the Dome. I mean, that's just, nobody wants that to happen. So hopefully it'll be a more competitive second half.
It'll be interesting to see how Audubon responds. They haven't trailed much, I would assume, going into halftime all year long, and especially the deficit that they're at.
Right.
How does the senior group respond to something like that? I think it'll be interesting to see here in the second half.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just end your season on a strong note, and go out with guns blaring.
We got the second half kickoff. We'll be back in just a moment. It's on 93.7 KKRL.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
Heritage Insurance wants to wish the Audubon Wheelers good luck. Heritage Insurance offers years of experience in protecting all your assets with personalized customer service that you can always trust. Let their staff answer all your insurance questions. Call for your appointment today at 712-563-9584. That's 563-9584. Good luck, Wheelers, from everyone at Heritage Insurance.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the new Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
Remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, Ref.
That's simple human sense.
Call Community Insurance in Audubon today at 712-563-4422 or stop by at 422 Tracy Street in Audubon.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
Heritage Insurance wants to wish the Audubon Wheelers good luck. Heritage Insurance offers years of experience in protecting all your assets with personalized customer service that you can always trust. Let their staff answer all your insurance questions. Call for your appointment today at 712-563-9584. That's 563-9584. Good luck, Wheelers, from everyone at Heritage Insurance.
Whalers Wheelers will get the second half football as we get set for the second half on 93.7 to KKRL. Wheelers trail it 46-6. Winner of tonight's game going to go up to the Dome. Next week will be played on Wednesday. I believe, Randy, they will reseed the 4 teams that will go up to the Dome. That will play in the state semifinals. And Remsen St. Mary's right now putting the case to be that number 1 seed going into next week.
Yeah, I don't know how that all shakes out. Who's rated above who, but they do reseed it, I'm pretty sure.
George Nowatzki, Colin Hartle will be back deep to receive the second half kick here from Colin Holman. All but one of his kicks has gone into the end zone for a touchback tonight so far. Wheelers do trail it by 46-6 as we start the third quarter on 93.7 KQRL. Casey Miners, Randy Spees with you tonight. The cool, chilly stands for Remsen St. Mary's, a cold one tonight, and it's going to be tipped by Mason Kasperbauer. Jorg Nowatzki will pick it up. He's going to reverse field now, cuts up the middle, he's got blocks. He's going to bring it up just shy of the 30, up past the 25. I think they're going to mark him at the 26.5, just shy, might be the 27. And they will put him at the 27. Nowatzki with a good return will set the Wheelers up for their first drive in the third quarter. Clock will run with running clock on here as Remsen St. Mary's leads 46-6. Wessel brings the team to the line of scrimmage. He'll be the lone man in the backfield. Aaron Olson and Jax Anderson split out to each side of the formation. Wessel going to keep it on a quarterback keeper. He's going to be brought down shortly after that. Worth in the backfield with the tackle for loss. It will be a 1-yard loss on the play for Carson Wessel.
I'm not so sure that wasn't supposed to be a shovel pass, but it just got, whoever it was supposed to get shoveled to, it just got shoved back.
The play didn't set up the way the Wheelers wanted it.
I would imagine Mr. Holman was the one that shoved it back.
Carson Wessel will keep it on a quarterback keeper again, going the left on the field, and he's going to be dropped for no gain on the play. So 2 carries for Carson Wessel.
I think pretty much all the starters for Remsen St. Mary's are out there, but sometimes what teams will do is they'll play a series on defense and play a series on offense and then start substituting people in.
To keep them fresh going into next week, it's 40-6. Remsen St. Mary's on top of Audubon. 10:23 left here in this third quarter. Brody Weber, Jack Sanderson split out to the right. They've got Aaron Olson and Logan Stetzel to the left. They'll bring Olson in motion. Wessel on the quarterback keeper again on third down. And he's going to get a gain of a yard on the play. He gets back to the original line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th and 10 for Audubon, and they will likely go. I think they're going to go for it here. I don't see them changing it.
I think they are going to go for it.
Wheelers are going to go for it here deep in their own territory. They have it on their own 27-yard line. Clock goes under 10 to play here into this third quarter. Logan Stetzel checks out. They bring Jack Sanderson back into the game. Wheelers in a passing situation as Wessel will be the lone man in the backfield. 2 receivers to each side of the formation. Wheelers going left to right down your radio dial here into this third quarter. Wessel drops back to pass. Got a man in his face looking to go deep downfield. He's got Jack Sanderson open and it's tipped away by Landon Walsh-Schmidt. Pass will fall incomplete and the Wheelers will turn it over on down. That is Carson Wessel's 12th pass unofficially tonight. He is 2 of 12. Negative 2 yards and 3 interceptions in the ball game.
Sanderson had a step on Walsh-Schmidt, but
underthrown a little bit.
Yeah, Carson Wessel just couldn't get enough on it to get over the top of him, and Walsh-Schmidt made a good play and just knocked it away.
I believe when he got rid of it, he took a hit coming up the middle. He had pressure on him from Remsen St. Mary's, and they will take over. They have it on the Wheelers' 27-yard line as Walsh-Schmidt is in at quarterback. Remsen St. Mary's. He's got 2 guys close to the line of scrimmage, kind of in the slot position behind the tight ends. They will give it to Knipe up the middle, and he is going to have a first down run on the first play as the clock continues to run. They've run a gain of about 12 on the play.
They've run that play 3 or 4 times, and it's been successful for a first down, I think, every single time.
It's the same play that Knipes ran 3 times. He's run it for 20 for 44 yards, and then that one for 12.
Yeah, it's effective play. That was a pretty good act job there.
Give him 5 yards. It'll be encroachment on the Wheelers.
There's no doubt it was encroachment, but he did hit him that hard. He took a big flop, and
The center fell over like he got hit pretty hard.
Yeah, it wasn't a very good acting job. He must not be out for drama.
46-6. We go under 8 to play here in the third quarter. Walschmidt in at quarterback will put a man in motion. That's Harpenau. He'll give it on the jet sweep. Breaks a couple tackles, but a nice tackle there by Adam Obrick. And Adam Obrick's had a nice game coming up and tackling from his quarterback spot here in the ball game, but it's going to bring up second down now for Remsen St. Mary's. Give him a gain of 1 on the play.
That was a nice tackle by Obrick. It looked like he was going to cut inside of him, but he just got enough of him to knock him down.
We're going to get a false start, back him up. It's going to be 2nd and 9 now. False start along the line for Remsen St. Mary's.
I thought for a minute that was the center, but it wasn't.
Move them back 5. False start on St. Mary's makes it 2nd and 9. Clock stops momentarily. 7:21 as it will go running again here in the third quarter. 46-6. Audubon on top, Audubon down. Remsen St. Mary's here in the third quarter. Walshman will bring his team to the line of scrimmage. He's in the shotgun. Nobody with him. 2 receivers split out to each side of the formation. Worth and Holman up at the tight end spots. Walshman going to throw a pass to Holman, and he's wide open in the end zone. It's a 15-yard touchdown pass.
Wheelers are selling out on the run, and they just threw a big little tight end quickie right over the middle.
Landon Walshman's last 3 passes have gone for touchdowns. His 4th through the air. He's got 2 on the ground. His 6th tonight in the ball game makes it a 52-6 score here for Remsen St. Mary's on top of Audubon with 6:59 to go here in the third quarter. The Hawks will go for 2. Walschmidt going to drive back to pass, flips it to the outside to Harpenau, and the 2-point conversion is successful. 54-6 in favor of Remsen St. Mary's. We will step away, take a break. We're back in 30 seconds on 93.7 KKR.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the New Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
54-6 in favor of Audubon here in favor of Remsen St. Mary's over Audubon here on 93.7 KKRL. 6:59 left in the third quarter. Jeez, I got to get my stuff right here, Randy. I'm messing up coming out of the break.
Everything's just off.
Colin Hartle, Jordan Nowatzki back deep to receive the kick for Audubon. Colin Holman will be the kicker for Remsen St. Mary's. Kick going to be returned by Nowatzki. He tried to jump for it, but it's going to go into the back of the end zone off of his fingertips, and it'll be a touchback for Remsen St. Mary's. Wheelers will get it at their own 15-yard line. Nowatzki wanted to return it. To return to open up the half.
He tried his best to jump up and get that before he stepped on the goal line, but it just tipped off his fingers into the end zone.
Wheelers will bring their first team offense out to the field. Carson Wessel in at quarterback. Got Olson to the left of him in at running back. 2 tight ends to the right of the formation. They'll hand it off to Aaron Olson going left. Olson going to be brought down for no gain, I believe, on the play. Maybe a gain of a yard. We'll give him a 1-yard gain on the play.
The Hawks are just so defensively sound. Everybody knows their role, and they know how to turn the play in, and good pursuit. They're strong, athletic kids.
54-6 in favor of Remsen St. Mary's. About halfway through this third quarter, Wheelers with their second possession here in the quarter. Remsen St. Mary's shifting around their defensive line to confuse the Wheelers up front. They'll hand it off to Aaron Olson going left. They'll break a tackle in the backfield. Gain of about a yard on the play. We'll bring up 3rd and long now for Audubon.
There's just nothing there. They just leave no holes.
Aaron Olson, 13 carries unofficially. Had 11 carries, 68 yards, and a touchdown at the half. 59 of those 68 coming on one play on that big touchdown run to put the Wheelers on the board. Clock going to continue to run as we go under 6 here in the third quarter. Carson Wessel in the shotgun. Aaron Olson will be to his left. 2 tight ends to the right side of the formation as well. Wessel will draw back to pass. He's got a man in his face looking to go flare it out to Aaron Olson. Olson going to make the catch. Stays inbounds, and he's going to be brought down. A short gain on the play will bring up 4th down now here for the Wheelers.
Doesn't look like the Wheelers are going to punt again.
5:19 left here in the third quarter.
They're going to go for it.
Bring up 4th and 5. A gain of 4 on the play. That is Carson Wessel's first pass completion that has gone for positive yardage tonight. That has stood in the game. He had a big play to Brody Weber on a tight end screen, but that one was called back. Wheelers have it 4th and 5. Under 5 to play here in the third quarter. They'll put Sanderson in motion. 2 receivers to the right of the formation. Wessel, the mole man in the backfield. 2 receivers to each side. Wessel will keep it on a quarterback keeper, and he's not going to get back to their line of scrimmage. Wow. It'll be a loss of a yard on the play, and first down coming up for Remsen St. Mary's. Wheelers turn it over on downs here on their second drive in the third quarter. Clock will continue to run. Remsen St. Mary's up 54-6 here on Audubon in this 8-man quarterfinal.
I think they took Wald Smith out. I think freshman Klein is now the quarterback.
Dalton Klein in the game, I believe. Is that his?
He's 6'1", 190 pounds.
Klein is going to go right on the quarterback keeper. He'll be brought down for a short gain on the play. Second down coming up for Remsen St. Mary's. Wheelers still with their starting defense out on the field.
Brought down by
Klein picks up 3 on the play. We'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Bring up 2nd and 7.
For Remsen St. Mary's. 3:43 left here in the third quarter. Casey Miners, Randy Spees within the Gatorade broadcast booth tonight. Gatorade distributed by Pepsi Beverages in a Carroll Southeast for Fuel, Recover, and Perform. Got Jeff Blankman back in the studio tonight listening to the ball game. Got the night off. We'll travel up to Inwood tomorrow for the Kemper game against West Lyon. Low snap. Going to hand it off up the middle. It's going to be a decent gain there, I believe. That was one of the senior defensive players that doesn't get to play offense very much for Remsen St. Mary's. That was Caden Tenniger on the carry. Adam Obrick with another tackle there for the Wheelers. Gains a yard on the play. We'll bring up 3rd and 6 now for Remsen St. Mary's. Likely 4-down territory for the Hawks, so they don't convert here. Clock goes under 3 here in the third quarter. Klein in the shotgun. He'll put Knipe in motion. Klein keeps it on a quarterback keeper, going to bounce it out to the outside. He's going to break free, and he will walk into the end zone for a 16-yard touchdown. Remsen St. Mary's grows their lead, now 60-6 here.
He sure doesn't look like a typical freshman. 6'1", 190 pounds. Looked pretty good on that play.
Looks like they might attempt the extra point here. They haven't attempted an extra point tonight so far. 60-6, 2:36 to go here in the ball game, and this is probably just something they want to throw on film for teams to be like, oh, they will kick an extra point here and there. Holman on to kick the extra point. Walschmidt, the holder, kick on the way. It is up and good. Kind of surprised me they don't kick more extra points with the type of kicker they have.
Yeah, no
But
kidding.
the extra point is up and good. Makes it 61-6. We'll step away, take a break. We're back in 30 seconds. 2:36 remaining here in the third quarter. Wheelers hit the football. We return on 93.7 KKRL.
Remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, Ref.
That's simple human sense.
Call Community Insurance in Audubon today at 712-563-4422 or stop by at 422 Tracy Street in Audubon.
It is 61-6 here on 93.7 KKRL in favor of Remsen St. Mary's in this 8-man quarterfinal matchup. Wheelers and Remsen St. Mary's both come in 10-0 on the season. Whalers have kind of rolled to an 8-man District 9 title earlier in the year. They are tested tonight as Holman's kick is going to roll out of bounds, and it'll be an out-of-bounds kick, a kickoff out of bounds.
That barely went out of bounds. It hit right on the line and kicked back in.
Looks like the Whalers will elect to move the ball forward. I think a lot of second-team offensive players coming in now for the game for Audubon. We're going to have Mason Kasserbauer checking in as well as Aiden Kiergaard in at quarterback. I think Colin Hartle trotting in as well for Audubon. Whalers will take it, ball on their own 25-yard line.
Remsen St. Mary's still has a lot of their first-team defense out there.
2:36 left here in the third quarter. Kiergaard in at quarterback will put Colin Hartle in motion. Kiergaard will keep it on a quarterback keeper up the middle. And he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe gain a yard on the play. Bring up 2nd and 9 now for Audubon.
Well, I'd sure like to see Remsen St. Mary's put a few subs in. I just can't believe you want to get a Waldschmidt hurt or a Harpenall hurt.
Remsen St. Mary's still, I believe that's all 8 starters still out there on defense for them.
Yeah, I just don't get it. It's a running clock. You're up by 50-some points.
Kasserbauer going to keep it on the running on the keeper. Or should get a quarterback keeper on the sweep play out to the left.
See right there, Harpenall hurt his hand right there. I don't know why you keep him out there.
It's going to bring up a 3rd down play for Audubon now.
He's punched over.
Bring up 3rd and 4.
Kasserbauer with his first carry, that one good for 5 yards. A really nice-looking freshman running back for Audubon. Clock will continue to run. We're in the third quarter, 1:35 left here in the third quarter. Kiergaard in the shotgun's got Kasserbauer to his left. A low snap, and Kiergaard just going to fall on it. It'll bring up 4th and long now as we'll put the Whalers behind the sticks on their 4th down play coming up.
I think they're going to go for it again. I guess what the heck you got to lose?
It'll be a 4th and 11. A loss of 7
4th and 11.
on the play. Substitutions on the field here for Remsen St. Mary's along the defensive line. It is 4th and 11 for the Whalers. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. 61-6 in favor of Remsen St. Mary's. Brody Weber will come in to play tight end as they move him in from the wide receiver position. Kiergaard drops back to pass. He's got great protections going over the middle of the field to Weber. Weber's open. The 4th down conversion will go for the Whalers, and Brody Weber with the biggest play tonight in the receiving game for Audubon. We'll get it to just shy of the 25. Ball placed at the 26, and Kiergaard with a nice throw there on the 4th down play.
Right on target. Waldschmidt wasn't in there. That makes a big difference.
15 seconds left here in the third quarter. We go down to 10. Whalers looking like they're going to run a play on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off to Mason Kasserbauer. Bounces it out to the outside. Now cuts back up the middle. It's going to be a gain of maybe 1 on the play for Kasserbauer. That's going to end the third quarter. We will step away, take a break. We got the fourth quarter coming up on 93.7 KKRL.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
Heritage Insurance wants to wish the Audubon Whalers good luck. Heritage Insurance offers years of experience in protecting all your assets with personalized customer service that you can always trust. Let their staff answer all your insurance questions. Call for your appointment today at 712-563-9584. That's 563-9584. Good luck, Wheelers, from everyone at Heritage Insurance.
It is 61-6 in the favor of Remsen St. Mary's as we go to the fourth quarter. Kiergaard in at quarterback, still Whalers with the 2nd and 10, ball on the Remsen St. Mary's 26-yard line. Casper Bauer with the keeper. He's going to bounce it out to the outside. He's going to run out of bounds just shy of the 10-yard line. Mason Casper Bauer with a good run.
I think Remsen St. Mary's is starting the 4th quarter with the substitutes in there, so that's good to see.
Whalers will come to the line of scrimmage. Give Casper Bauer a gain of 14 on the play. His 3rd carry. It's 1st and 10 Audubon, ball on the Remsen St. Mary's 12-yard line. Can get a first down, and the snap is going to be past Kiergaard. And that's the 2nd time that's happened on this drive, and it will put him behind the sticks. 2nd and long coming for the Whalers.
You just can't get things rolling here for some reason.
2nd and 19.
Loss of 9 on the play. It will go as a 9-yard loss for Kiergaard, means that he fell on the football. Puts it now back to the St. Mary's 20-yard line. Whalers can still get a first down before we get into goal-to-go territory. Kiergaard has Casper Bauer to his left. He'll hand it off, keep it on a quarterback keeper up the middle. Kiergaard is going to run into the end zone. It's a 20-yard touchdown for Audubon. Aiden Kiergaard on his 4th carry tonight. Makes it 61-12 with 10:47 left here in the ballgame.
That was a nice try. I think the defense kind of collapsed on Casper Bauer thinking he was getting the ball. Kiergaard just pulled it and came up the left side. Some nice blocks.
Whalers get on the board, their 2nd touchdown tonight. Kiergaard will be in at quarterback as the Whalers will go for 2. Snap a little to the left, and they'll throw it out. I can't see who caught it on the far side, but the 2-point conversion is good. Was that to Brody Weber out there?
I think it was Casper Bauer.
Mason Casper Bauer?
Or is it Colin Hartle?
I can't see who, because it was on the far side of the field, and I couldn't see a number.
He walks like Colin Hartle. I think it's Colin Hartle.
So we will say Colin Hartle got the 2-point conversion. We'll step away, take a break. Back in 30 seconds. Whalers will kick it off when we return to 93.7 KKRL.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the New Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
61-14 in favor of Remsen St. Mary's here. 10:47 left in the football game. Whalers just scored a touchdown, and they will kick off. Waldschmidt will have the kick return, and he's going to take a knee as the Hawks will take over again. 2nd team offense going to be in for them. Whalers going to make some substitutions as well. Clock will continue to run. 10:30 left here in the 4th quarter. We'll name that Motor Inn Player of the Game coming up tonight. Your Mackey Motors post-game show. Motor Inn, a Carroll Premier Toyota and a Chevy dealership. Everything from sales to service to parts and collision. Be posted later on our Carroll Broadcasting and Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram page, as well as up our sports website at sports.13kcim.com. Casey Miners, Randy Spees with you tonight. Klein is in at quarterback for Remsen St. Mary's. Wheeler still have some starters out there on defense on this 1st and 10 play here for the Hawks. Klein on the quarterback keeper, and he'll be brought down. Whistle's blown, and he'll be brought down a gain of 1 on the play for Remsen St. Mary's.
He too just kept on his feet, kept his feet driving. We never really actually got him down, the Wheelers.
Clock continues to run. 2nd and 10, or 2nd and 9, coming up here for the Hawks. 9:27 left here in the ball game. They're going to run Casper Bauer onto the field. I think Colin Hartle checked out of the game for the Wheelers. Klein going to put a man in motion. He'll hand it off on the jet sweep, and it's going to be a gain of none on the play.
Knipe on the run.
There's another Knipe on the carry.
Oh, these are all new numbers. I don't know who's who now.
It's going to be a 3rd and about 9, a short 8, a long 9 coming up here for Remsen St. Mary's. Clock will continue to run.
Yeah, Remsen's just milking the clock as far as they can. They're waiting for the back judge to put his arm up.
3rd and 8 here for the Hawks. Mason Steckler in now on defense for the Wheelers as well. Klein keeps it in a quarterback keeper, just blown up in the backfield. Wheelers going to tackle for loss. Brody Weber will make the tackle, and it's going to bring up 4th down now for Remsen St. Mary's, and they will punt the football away as Holman will come in to punt for the Hawks.
The Wheelers going to put anybody back?
They might go after this. They're going to throw Jordan Nowatzki back. Under 8 to play here in the 4th quarter. We'll have your post-game show coming up. Conclusion of the ball game. Your Mackey Motors post-game show. Holman in to punt for Remsen St. Mary's. Punt is a high one. Lost in the lights for a moment. Nowatzki going to fall on it. I don't know if it tipped off, hit off the Remsen St. Mary's player first and then hit it into Jordan Nowatzki, but regardless, Wheelers get the football back, and they'll have it right at the 35-yard line as they will take over. Looking to score a touchdown. They've got one already here in this half. Looking to cut into that lead. 61-14, Remsen St. Mary's on top.
That'd be nice to see the reserves take the ball down the field here and score again before the final buzzer.
Tiergard in at quarterback. They got Casper Bauer to his left. He'll draw back to pass. Great protection. Finds Brody Weber again, but it's off the hands of Brody Weber, and it'll be an incomplete pass.
It's a good pass, good route. Nice play by number 1. Who that is, Elijah Schrader. Just good defense. He tapped it away right before Weber could bring it in.
One thing to point out, Randy, that the Wheelers should be bringing back a lot on the offensive end next year, so this will be a potent offense for the Wheelers.
Yeah. They're going to miss Aaron Olson and Obrick and so forth. Several other seniors, but they got a good nucleus coming back.
It's going to be a first down carry for Mason Casper Bauer. Give him a gain of about 12 on the play.
Got a flag here?
They got a flag coming in at the end of the play. See, and it's going to be on Remsen St. Mary's after the play.
I haven't seen them signal anything. Oh, here we go.
It's going to be a personal foul, face mask. We'll tack on to the run. It will put the Wheelers deep into Hawks territory. 1st and 10 coming up for Audubon, under 6 to go in the 4th quarter on the Hawks' 18-yard line. Tiergard, his guy Casper Bauer to his left. He'll draw back to pass, looking to go over the middle of the field, and it's a touchdown for Mason Steckler. And despite the Wheelers being down big, it's great to see a senior get into the ball game and scoring a memorable touchdown in the state playoffs.
Yeah, it's good to see the reserves out there against their reserves, and so far the Wheelers are having the upper hand.
61-20. Audubon scoring some touchdowns here in the 4th quarter to inch back in the game. 5:45 left as they will go for 2. Kiergaard going to drop back to pass, flings it out, and it's going to be incomplete. It'll be 61-20. We'll step away, take a break. We're back in 30 seconds. 5:45 remaining here in the ball game. Remsen St. Mary's on top, 61-20.
Remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, Ref!
That's simple human sense.
Call Community Insurance in Audubon today at 712-563-4422 or stop by at 422 Tracy Street in Audubon.
61-20, Wheelers will kick it away here. 5:45 left in the ball game. Jack Standerson on to kick. Remsen St. Mary's has got a bunch of guys close together, anticipating an onside kick. Sanderson's going to kick it deep, and it's going to roll to Walshman. Bounces over his head and is going to go into the end zone for a touchback. So Remsen St. Mary's will get the football at their own 15 with 5:42 left here in the football game. That Motor Inn Player of the Game going to be named in your post-game show. Motor to Carroll Premier Toyota in a Chevy dealership. Everything for sales and service to parts and collision. Remsen St. Mary's will take over on their own 15-yard line.
It'd be nice to see the Wheelers make a stop here and get the ball back and maybe score one more time before the end of the game.
Aiden Kiergaard's come in and given a little bit of a spark off the bench with the reserves in on both sides of the ball. He's got 2 touchdowns in the game for the Wheelers. Klein will keep it on a quarterback keeper. Going to go left with it, and he's going to be brought down for a loss on the play. Like Hayden Larson on the tackle for Audubon.
I believe you're right.
Bring up a second and they're going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage, so it'll bring up 2nd and 10. Clock will continue to run here for the Hawks. Remsen St. Mary's has not trailed tonight. It's 61-20 in the ball game in favor of the Hawks. And looks like the Wheeler's going to jump, so give them 5 yards on the play. That'll be an offsides on Audubon. 2nd and 5 now coming up here for Remsen St. Mary's.
Bring up 2nd and 5.
Klein in at quarterback for the Hawks. Looks like Kiergaard in on the safety position for the Wheelers. Sullivan McLean potentially into the game as well along the defensive line. Mason Steckler in at cornerback. Klein going to drop back to pass, flips it over the middle of the field, and it's going to be incomplete. They had a man open. Ball incomplete.
Wheelers were definitely selling out on the run there. Klein just couldn't get it enough on the throw to get it to the white. I don't know who the receiver was there, but he was pretty open.
We'll bring up 3rd and 5 now here for Remsen St. Mary's. They had Elijah Schrader open over the backside of the field. And it's 3rd and 5 now here for the Hawks off the incomplete pass. Clock goes under 4. Klein keeps it on a quarterback. Keeper bounces it out, back up towards the middle. And he's going to be close to the first down, and they are going to give it to him. A gain of 7 on the play will give him the first down.
They're going to be able to milk most of the clock now, unless Coach Burks elects to call some timeouts, but I doubt he will.
Yeah, I doubt with the score the way it is and 3:30 left. Goes under 3:30, 61-20. Audubon trailing to Remsen St. Mary's tonight on 93.7 KKRL. Just past 9 o'clock for those listening back at home in Carroll and in Audubon tonight. Klein will be in the shotgun for the Hawks. They will snap it with 3:03 on the clock. Klein keeps it on a quarterback keeper, going to go left, and he'll be tackled for a loss on the play. We'll bring up 2nd and 11, a loss of a yard on the play for the Hawks.
I think that was Kiergaard and Kasperbauer on the tackle there.
Bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 now for Remsen St. Mary's, who's likely going to advance to the state semifinals coming up next week at the Unidome in Cedar Falls. Under 2:30 to go. Remsen St. Mary's comes to the line of scrimmage. Klein in the shotgun, nobody with him. Back official puts his hand up, signaling how much time is left on the clock. They will hand it off to Knight, and he's thrown backwards by Hayden Larson. Larson with the tackle was dropping back for a loss on the play, a loss of a yard by Knight. Brings up 3rd and long now here for Remsen St. Mary's.
Yeah, a few of the Remsen fans didn't like the aggressive tackle there by Hayden Larson, but that's just football. You go to the whistle.
Under 2 now to go here in the ball game. It is 3rd and 11 for Remsen St. Mary's. Klein, nobody in the backfield with him. Milking the clock. Back official puts up his hand, signaling how much time is left. Clock down to 5. Klein will put a man in motion, and he'll snap it. As they'll keep it up to the middle, and the quarterback keeper gets close to the first down, and it's going to bring up 4th and short now here for Remsen St. Mary's. The minute 19 left in the football game, going to bring up a 3rd and 2. It will be 4th down here for Remsen St. Mary's, and I'm imagining they're going to go for it here. If they go for it, they can milk the clock.
Yep.
If not, the Wheelers have time to potentially get another score here to close out the ball game.
I don't know. By the time they get the offense out there and everything, I don't know if they will. But
Klein taking his time, under 50 to go here. He'll keep it on a quarterback keeper up the middle, and I think he just got enough.
Yep.
We'll give him 3 on the play, and that's
kind of typical of the whole game.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
Fire that break. That would be great. I just got locked out of VNC. 61-20, your final.
Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been serving Lake City and the surrounding communities with new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Mackey Motors is a full-service dealership providing oil changes in our Quick Lube Express bays, a service department with world-class trained technicians, a body shop and collision center with the latest equipment, a full vehicle detailing department, or come talk with one of our highly knowledgeable sales staff.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com. Heritage Insurance wants to wish the Audubon Wheelers good luck. Heritage Insurance offers years of experience in protecting all your assets with personalized customer service that you can always trust. Let their staff answer all your insurance questions. Call for your appointment today at 712-563-9584. That's 563-9584. Good luck, Wheelers, from everyone at Heritage Insurance.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the New Way Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
Remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, Ref.
That's simple human sense.
Call Community Insurance in Audubon today at 712-563-4422 or stop by at 422 Tracy Street in Audubon.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
Heritage Insurance wants to wish the Audubon Wheelers good luck. Heritage Insurance offers years of experience in protecting all your assets with personalized customer service that you can always trust. Let their staff answer all your insurance questions. Call for your appointment today at 712-563-9584. That's 563-9584. Good luck, Wheelers, from everyone at Heritage Insurance.
Wheelers end their season tonight at 10-1, and they lose 61-20 to to Remsen St. Mary's. The Hawks will advance to the state semifinals coming up next week in Cedar Falls at the Unidome. That will be played on a Wednesday. And Randy, sad to see a really great group of seniors walk away from this Wheeler team, but they ended their careers on a terrific note, going undefeated through the regular season, clinching a district title, getting 2 home playoff games, and then falling tonight here in the state quarterfinals.
Yeah, first of all, congratulations to Remsen St. Mary's. They're the real deal. They're going to be a tough out down the Dome, that's for sure. They've got everything it takes to be a state champion. But, the Wheelers, it wasn't their night. Nothing went right. And but like you said before, they got a good nucleus of people coming back for next year. They had an outstanding season, a district championship. This one's going to sting for a day or two, but when they get a chance to sit back and reflect on what the season was and how it went, this game will be overshadowed by all that.
And you get to see a lot of these kids still in the Audubon uniform, whether it be, basketball coming up now in the winter. Some of them will wrestle, some of them will run track, some of them will play baseball, and it's not the end of their Audubon careers in general, but the time on their football field came to an end tonight, and it had a great senior group. I think 18 seniors, something like that, I think, potentially what Sean has told me. It's right around that ballpark on this team. But the Wheelers have a great nucleus coming back. Next year you bring back your both starting linebackers on the defensive end in Austin Christensen and Carter Obermeyer, who are unable to go tonight due to injury. You bring back Carson Wessel at quarterback. You got Brody Weber at tight end, who really came as a threat in the passing game so far for you this year. And I think a really big key, Mason Kasperbauer running the football at times looked really good. So a really good group of kids coming back as well for Coach Burks and his staff to build around next year.
Yeah. Kasperbauer's kind of the key, in my opinion, whether he can step in and take over where Aaron Olson left off. Otherwise, the Wheelers pretty much have everything in place. They've got a lot of linemen back. Colton Hansen will be a tough miss, too. He's had an outstanding senior year. I mean, he just has developed so much over his career and had a great year. And all the seniors did. I mean, every one of them. So
we will name your Motor Inn player of the game tonight. Motor Inn Carroll Premier Toyota and his Chevy dealership. Miller Group Sales and Service to parts and collision. They'll be posted on our Carroll Broadcasting Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages later on today, as well as up on our sports website at sports713kcim.com. And Randy, we went with Adam Obrick tonight. I thought we mentioned his name quite a few times, making had a touchdown-saving tackle in the first half, and then just coming up and making tackles from his cornerback spot. It took a lot of Wheelers, two or three guys to bring down sometimes, but Adam Obrick, a lot of solo tackles tonight, especially for gains of 0 losses on the play. I don't quite know how many tackles he had tonight, but it wouldn't surprise me if he's up towards the leading tacklers for the Wheelers so far tonight.
Yeah, he's very deserving. It's a tough game to come up with a player, outstanding player. It's just everything went Remsen St. Mary's way tonight, and they were a very dominant team. But Adams had a great senior season. It's good to see a kid like that. He bounced back. Last year he didn't get to play football much because of injury, and to come back his senior year and have the year he had, that's outstanding for him.
Was Audubon's leading tackler on the season. Also had, I believe, 7 interceptions on the year as well. Also named first team KCIM Sports Rewind as a defensive back. And that will end tonight's broadcast. Remsen St. Mary's picks up the win 61-20 over Audubon. Wheelers end their season 10-1. Remsen St. Mary's going to advance to the state semifinals coming up next week. For everybody tuning into high school football tonight on 93.7's KCAR, I'll say thank you. We'll be back with some Audubon Wheeler basketball coming up in the winter. Thank you for tuning into high school football tonight on 93.7 KKRL.